is your lawyer. Tell him, Mike.
The recent book. I do what we refer to as the soap opera, going back to the age of 9. All my children in General Hospital.
I think there's a picture of Rex Ryan getting his Mark Sanchez tattoo filled in with Buffalo Bills blue. No, he got that tattoo a while ago.
Oh, wow.
It was supposedly like his wife wearing a number 6 Jets jersey, which Mark Sanchez was wearing at the time.
Oh. And they probably would masturbate most women while they're watching this activity going on. Well, it's real hard to perform. So successful as it is now. But 50 Shades of Grey, there's nothing but pornography. I don't want anybody questioning anything other than that.
I mean, I've been saying that the whole time. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Right. It's pornography for women, you know, but it's on, they're putting pen to paper, and there you go. They put it in print. It's still pornography. Yet there's this almost like
so very committed, with the Bills and the roster and things. But
say that men tend to have in the creation structure, and I can't scientifically prove this, but men tend to have a higher, if you will, libido or sexual arousal level, or they're aroused more often than women are. So to some degree, women, a lot of women would have something like this.
Slow and low.
Because socially they would not be classified as being.
There's not really much fat on there, so it'll be real.
So Rex Ryan got that tattoos of number 6, right? It was Mark Sanchez when he was playing for the Jets. Well, now he's coaching the Bills, and number 6 is their punter, Colton Schmidt. There's a story, Shannon, of Rex Ryan going to get his tattoo filled in with Buffalo Bills blue.
Is he really doing it?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
he do it?
Oh, yeah.
Where's his tattoo located?
It's on his arm. It's like on his bicep. Look.
Man, that camera makes us look wider than
You're a lot thinner, man. We should just tell him right
Well,
now.
I'm not as wide. Look wide.
This is
I'm fat on the damn camera.
This is what the tattoo is. And currently, like, it's green and white for the Jets. He's getting it into the blue and white.
Is that what they're talking about right now on the Billy Madison show?
No, he's talking to some preacher about 50 Shades of Grey right now.
Print that up. Let's go talk to them.
They might not have wanted to pay her in an assault, so you're arrested for assault. He refused to pay the fine. That's at least what TMZ is saying. He's now lost his job. Why would a man want to go to a prostitute?
or is prostitution is that against in the Bible? Do they preach against that in the Bible, Pastor Man?
It is not validated as something to be appreciated or to hold to sanctified.
It's a gray area.
At the end of each NFL regular season, there are head coaches who don't need coaching jobs elsewhere in the league. But what do they do with the apparel from their old teams? In the case of recently fired New York Jets coach Rex Ryan, who is now the coach of the Buffalo Bills, there were two things that had to go. The first was to get rid of all of his Jets apparel, including the iconic black sweater vest that he wore to almost every game. Those were donated to the Salvation Army. The second was a tattoo. During his time as the head Jet, Ryan got a tattoo on his right arm depicting his wife Michelle wearing nothing but a Jets jersey. But now that he was a Buffalo Bill, tattoo day. So while he was in Arizona for Super Bowl 49, Ryan headed for a tattoo party in Scottsdale with a simple plan.
We just got a phone call. Said, asked if he had any availability. Said he had a tattoo of a jersey that he was thinking the color scheme for green and blue.
Tattoo artist Ben Verhoek, who was
There's audio on it?
Yeah. Buffalo Bills colors, says he didn't even know who he was tattooing it for.
At first, I didn't know if it had any significance to anything or what it represented. And then, as we were getting further through.
Where was he in? Did he get tattooed in Buffalo or in
Arizona while he was there for the Super Bowl?
Really?
That's when he got it changed.
Regular season, there are head coaches who don't meet expectations and get booted off of their own team. These coaches usually end up getting coaching jobs elsewhere. But what do they do with the apparel from their old teams? In the case of recently fired New York Jets coach Rex Ryan, who is now the coach of the Buffalo Bills, there were two things that had to go. The first was to get rid of all of his Jets apparel, including the iconic black sweater vest that he wore to almost every game. Those were donated to the Salvation Army. The second was a tattoo.
You think he keeps one?
The head
No,
Right.
why? They get one for another.
Why not though? Why not? Because he did win
What's
some
he gonna wear?
AFC. He did win some championships, division championships in
What are you talking about?
What's he gonna wear?
I don't know, just keep it in the back of his closet. I got old baseball jerseys when I was like 12 years
It's
old.
different.
Sitting in my closet,
Really?
yeah. I look at him every once in a while, like, man, I was good one that one time. I was all right back in the day.
You just,
I do. I look at him every once in a while.
you really do that.
I got about 5 of them hanging on one jersey, like the, you know what I mean, like the biggest one on the bottom. They're all kind of layered on top.
Say, so when you were 12 years old, you got the jerseys for all of it.
Oh, I got all my All-Star jerseys. I got my All-Star hats. I got my trophies. Yeah.
That's up.
Some of the better teams I was on, you know, we went on to play some travel ball. I got those jerseys still.
The Jets got traded to the Bills now.
Between men. And, you know, being young, watching this kind of thing and being away from a woman for a large period of months and years, I thought about it. No doubt about it. I did think about it. I didn't do it. I'm clear about that. I didn't do it.
Yes, sir.
But, and there's several reasons I was at that time, but I didn't do it for the company. Once you get involved in prison with a sexual relationship, it's
Fair and dangerous.
cut, stab, kill over long periods in prison. And then the other thing is it's very close. You know, it deals with the rear end of a man. That's stuff that's back there.
Right.
That's all it is. Not you.
Man.
I think you flirted with a guy.
No, I don't think
Well,
you
if you're
flirted
in
with a guy.
prison, I mean, I can understand Pastor Manning.
So are these pictures of Warren and his girlfriend?
That's it. That basketball game.
Well, that girl was not his girlfriend. That was a different hooker.
No. That was his girl. If you keep going, it says to update that story. That was his girlfriend.
Oh, girlfriend. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
that's yeah.
If you can't see it because it's in small, but like I blew it up and on the post on the side there are calling him wrong because he didn't even tag his girlfriend in that post.
Right, then hearts get broken. I mean,
Some people call that
And they're territorial.
Man, it was crazy.
Other men out of an inmate.
that would be me. I'd be pissed out.
I mean, that's how all of us would. Yeah,
Sounds like Pastor Manning, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We want to have you as a regular on the show.
All right, I think it's tough. You can tolerate things.
Oh, yes, for sure. Thank you, Pastor Manning. Everybody, hang on.
We tell it like it is. It's the new 125 phone. Mike Calta's cash. That's right. Mike is giving you money for pretty much nothing. Listen to the Mike Calta Show every day at 7 a.m. to hear a classic open letter from Galvin. Then that same day at 9:30 a.m., Mike will ask a question about the open letter. Like in Galvin's open letter to websites, what was the name of the one-legged albino midget dating website? And if you have the answer, you win $500 of Mike's money. He's pretty much like a fat Ben Stein. You can win Mike Calta's cash every day just by listening to the Mike Calta Show. Mornings from 6 to 10 on the station that gives you money. 102.5 The Bone. Real.
Regular season. There are head coaches who don't meet expectations and get booted off of their own team. These coaches usually end up finding coaching jobs elsewhere in the league. But what do they do with the apparel from their old teams? In the case of recently fired New York Jets coach Rex Ryan, these coaches usually end up positions and get picked for a season. There are head coaches who don't meet expectations and get booted off of their own team. These coaches usually end up finding.
Oh, just cut off the Tampa.
Yeah, man, it's almost time to get back in the groove again. Almost. What? Think about it.
March, April.
It's the February's here. It's the show up, man. And then before you know it, it's March.
It takes a long time for that water to heat back up, though, man.
Yeah, but you know, you got your garden going. It's almost time.
Like you try to force the heat back on us, man. I'm trying to keep it cool as long
I
as we
don't think we're
can.
gonna have a winter. When are we
This
gonna
is
have
it.
Yeah, when are we gonna have a winner? So it's gonna start getting hotter.
I was gonna say, oh, that's right. We got about 2 weeks, maybe what, a month before it's
When is it? I mean, hasn't really got cold yet at all. Not really. 1 or 2 days. I mean, come on. I mean,
Yeah.
then you can really remember.
Really cold to me. The coldest morning.
That's not cold. Like what? How cold was it?
I don't know, but it felt cold. Real cold.
Oh yeah, it
Very
feels
good.
cold all the time. I'm saying, you know, like I'm talking about cold. It's not really a winter.
You know, Valentine's Day's next week. And you know what? Her friends are going to ask her, so what did you get for Valentine's Day? You have to impress your woman and her friends. You'll be a hero when she posts.
So Megan swears up and down she doesn't want anything for Valentine's Day. She doesn't
No fall for it.
But listen though, because I told her, and she's been like this for 3 years. This is the 3rd year in a row that she's like, I really don't want it. She hates Valentine's Day. Her birthday's like 2 weeks later, so I think she wants, something nice for her birthday versus something not so nice and a Valentine's Day gift. But I'm convinced that she's being honest with me. She really doesn't want to do anything.
I don't know, man. Don't fall for that.
I know everybody's telling me not to fall for it, but like,
you know, you can always.
I can read through the bullshit though.
You can always
hear her
have
bullshit.
something though, and like, and don't give it to her. Kind of play it. See how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, like if she doesn't give me anything,
see, you can have your stuff ready. That way, you be like, if she goes,
she don't catch me off guard. Like, I got you too. I got you too.
But if that never happens,
then you just take it back. That's a good idea.
Hey, you have the mic on, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it. She don't listen. Hopefully
No. She's not
wait,
doing it.
no.
I just want to make sure I'm tweeting that it's open. I can tune in.
My girl, because she can't get the app to work at her job, she watches us on YouTube.
isn't trying to find out about Tom Brady.
Like how he was so sure too. Tom Brady.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
At first, I didn't know if they had any. Yeah, it used to be the Jets, got traded to the Bills now.
You didn't know who he was?
The tattoo artist didn't know.
Yeah.
24-hour. Stops more of what makes you miserable. Use as directed.
So, how's the New Year's resolution coming?
Awesome. I've been drinking more Aquafina and I feel great, but I'll feel even better when I'm soaking up the rays on Miami Beach.
Wish I could say the same. I got a little too ambitious with mine.
Weren't you cutting back on donuts? Is that a donut? Just checking.
Visit Aquafina.com and resolve to refresh for a chance to win great prizes, including a 3-night trip to Miami. No purchase necessary. Visit Aquafina.com for official rules and details. Enter 122914 for 222.50. Void where prohibited.
Run, eat, drink, and party. Join us on February 7th for the best damn race. 5K, 10K, or a half marathon in Safety Harbor. All runners will get a shirt, free food, and beer. Visit bestdamnrace.com to register today. Made possible by Sports Authority and Mid-Florida Credit Union and 102.5 The Bone.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
Are you married, Glenn?
Yeah.
Okay, so you hate your wife. Don't touch the cop. You don't know if his wife's been a bitch to him. So basically, what we've just uncovered is police brutality goes back to bitchy wives.
Yes.
I think I uncovered the whole problem. Thank you for your phone call, Glenn.
It's the Mike Calta Show. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Now back to the Billy Medicine Show, where "you're a jackass" are the only 3 words Nard hears more than "is it in?"
Sitting on an angry chair. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, that's
Through the feed, right?
Stay close enough that we got to this one. Oh, that person.
Oh man, they're fighting over Robin Williams' estate and his kids and no.
Evil
Robin
bitch.
Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those evil.
Got a lot of money, huh?
Hey, welcome Michael to the show. What's up?
That's Mark. How y'all doing?
Good, good.
Hey, Michael, how's it going?
The really condition of his how that he's really wanting to take the gaze around.
All right, Michael, you can go to hell, sir. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? We've already asked him that.
Yeah, I was out.
I know
That was the first question.
That
Wow,
was
what you
dumb. That was dumb, though. That was dumb. That was dumb.
Wow, you guys.
Right?
You guys are not falling.
I know, but he sucks.
Well, I hung up on him now, and I want to be.
I hate the baby. Yeah, that's why you say pull the baby bag out when you're not already going here.
Well, isn't that no? As your show
No, you're just pulling
progressed,
out.
as your show progressed, then you would get two feedbacks.
Oh, God. We both have one.
I didn't have feedback.
Right, so that's what you made it when you get your feedback.
Would you get a feedback? Then you progressed to the next level.
Awesome. Already is. Yeah, we're on fire. All the fire. Oh god, what a dumb rule.
Hey, that'll make you talk. Whittier, you want to say something funny?
I think that suits have actually slowed down the progress of radio. Really like the
No, our show has.
shows. No, I think, but by stuff like that, it's gotta, they gotta really stifle. Oh yeah. So here's the feedback.
Oh, hang on. Is it Ellie? Ellie. Ellie. Ellie.
Hi, Billy.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
So I wanted to hear your little talk with Pastor Manning. And so one of you guys tonight is this about jealousy.
Okay, let me throw this out there.
Did I forget my iPad
Who's
today?
jealous?
You see it laying around
So you're jealous with your wife.
I do not see it.
Always saying that just like you
Oh,
guys.
you're talking about 50 Shades of Grey.
I really.
That's right, Pastor Manning said that you let your woman go see 50 Shades of Grey because you don't have it on lockdown.
Yep.
And you're not running that.
Yeah. So the fact that we have ice on our hoo-has, it's just crazy. So,
But you saying, hey, instead of going to see that movie, put some ice on your.
watching that.
Is it down? Is it over here anywhere?
From that one.
You said your iPad, right?
Yeah.
Good looking guys,
Tell me
with
this.
blindfolds on it. All that stuff is really, really fair.
And that is the dumbest thing ever. How do we benefit?
You gonna be alright on music?
Huh?
You gonna be alright on music?
The question is, are you gonna be all right with you?
I can make sure I'm alright.
You might have to.
So now I'm more.
Not any bag. I don't know. Find it right now on my find letter machine.
I'll tell you why, because women are more, they like to read about it, they like to look at it. We're visual creatures. Women, that's why.
Absolutely, that is correct. So I don't
To
understand.
read the book, why do you gotta go to the movie?
Yep.
It's more of a visual thing. Dude should go to the movie then.
Well, that could be right. Maybe if you would give us some ideas.
Look, we're being haters right now. Our thoughts, and look, Pastor Manning has his own thoughts and feelings. They are not associated with us.
Right, he clearly ripped us apart. Yeah, he did.
I know.
Right.
I know, that is terrible.
Yeah, he's regular. It's hilarious.
He's funny, so I can't really fight back. I just gotta, it's one of those things where we gotta take it just because his comments are so beautiful. I mean, come on, like this guy he's clearly out there a little bit.
Out there.
He is out there. I mean, that's why we have him on. We don't have him on because he's a logical thinking guy. We have him on because it's like, oh my God, can you believe what this dude just said? What? We had him back on this time. He said he was twisted by gay lifestyle.
And I'm sorry, now women are like, really? I gotta put ice on my
Latina.
Yeah. And that,
Benefits from this when your wife comes home after watching it.
Yeah, that's it. If you're sexually attracted.
there were some things he said, I mean.
Have we mentioned to our terrestrial listeners that the studio's moving?
I don't think so.
Does it matter? Do we? Does it? I don't think. You shouldn't say anything. No. All right. But there's a whole lot of good material in this new place.
Oh, what? Tell them after the fact.
After we've moved?
Yeah, after we moved.
Man. The bar, Hollies and Dolls, I've come up with a new name for. I'm gonna call that place Vietnam. Everybody down there is 65 years old, and everybody smoking cigarettes.
Oh wow!
Woo. It's something else. Yeah, dude, you have to do it all. Can you do that?
Yep.
You got enough music over there? Kelly, you probably got them.
I can make it happen, man.
Anytime, anywhere, on the job, at home, wherever you go, download the iHeartRadio app and play it to your smartphone or tablet.
When my wife said she didn't want a gift for her birthday, I should have known to get something anyway. I did not. Now I know. Just like I really should have known that Geico has been around for over 75 years. I had no idea they'd been around that long. Why didn't I know that? I also didn't know that they're the #1 auto insurer in Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater. In fact, they're the largest. And now you know. And now I also know the pull-out couch is not comfortable.
Geico, celebrating over 75 years of great savings and great service.
Now that you know Geico has been around for over 75 years, it's time to really knock your socks off. Geico offers so much more than just car insurance. Geico can help you save money on motorcycle and RV coverage. And they even have a local agent to help you directly.
Oh, I gotta do the tunnel.
It's not just my own socks. Now, I need socks.
Geico. To get a free rate quote, go to geico.com. Then buy online over the phone or at your local office.
Tudor Auto for Continental Wholesale Diamonds, where they've got a Valentine's Day gift to fit any budget, from $99 diamonds to whatever you can dream up for that special time. Continental Wholesale Diamonds has it. If you've got an idea or something you can't seem to find, builds custom jewelry on site right in front of your eyes. So don't go anywhere else for your Valentine's jewelry, or you will pay more. Continental Wholesale Diamonds is Tampa's diamond wholesaler, and that means no middleman making you pay more.
You got this?
Pay less for a top quality diamond. Go to Tampa's diamond destination, Continental Wholesale Diamonds, this Valentine's Day.
All right. Stop by your local PNC branch today for solutions that help you achieve your financial goals. PNC Bank, for the achiever in you.
The Grillsmith uses only the highest quality ingredients, and he knows quality when he sees it. He also knows quality when he sees and hears it. Right, Grillsmith? Sounds like it tastes great. Time to dine. Grill Smith's orders make Valentine's Day special by celebrating at Grill Smith with a delicious 4-course culinary journey for only $50 per couple. Only for a limited time, February 10th through 16th. Make your reservation today at one of their Tampa Bay area locations, including Carrollwood and New Tampa.
Stingray during the 6th annual Stingray Chevrolet raffle. Hi, I'm Steve Hurley. Just a $5 raffle ticket could put you in the driver's seat of a brand new 8-speed automatic Corvette Stingray. Easily the most exciting vehicle we've ever raffled. Winner will be drawn March 8th at the Florida Strawberry Festival. 100% of all proceeds benefit unity in the community, with every dime going to local charity. Get your $5 raffle ticket today at Stingray Chevrolet or at stingraychevrolet.com. And you can win a brand new 2015 Corvette Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Raffle is being conducted by Unity and Community Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit organization located in Flint City, Florida. No purchase necessary. Stingray Chevrolet is the source of the prize. The winning ticket will be drawn at 5 p.m. Eastern at the Florida Strawberry Festival, Flint City. Win or need not be present to win. All proceeds benefit Unity and the Community Inc.
Do you need your contractor's license in 4 short weekends with Camtech School of Construction? You'll be ready to ace the state exam.
Man, I got
Camtech free info seminar Wednesday night at 7. Doubletree Hotel at 4500 Cypress Street in Tampa. 1-800-875-PASS or camtechschool.com.
Hi, this is Mike.
1 minute. I think I have IBS, Shannon.
Irritable bowel?
I'm convinced I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you had some rumbling dukes or something?
I'm talking about.
What does that mean?
Like
Irritable bowel. Your bowel's irritable.
on Sunday, I don't want to get
Say
aggressive.
this.
I don't know.
Your bowel's like, does it make you shit more or worse? Or
It's the way it comes out.
More free? Oh, how does it come out? Oh.
As angry as you could think it might, an irritated bowel would be.
Raw it
I'm
out
talking
there.
pain.
Get him out there.
Pain, Shannon.
Nah, that's not. You got something else.
10?
7, 6.
Fresh and exciting. Somebody with a smart personality that will sweep people right off their feet.
Where is he? What is he up to? What other terrorists can he unleash at will?
What fiendish power did he possess? Where did he come from? Who is this man?
The Shannon Burke Show.
The Shannon Burke Show, 102.5 The Bone. Hello. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Good afternoon. And welcome to the program. Please say hello to the Soul Brother.
Yes. It's Meat Tuesday.
Meat Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. The master purveyor's pork loin of the week is out. It's been on the smoker for a while already.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rich A is here.
Oh, yeah.
We got a big show. Later in the program, we will debut, at least to our Tampa listeners, SBK's Weed song.
Oh, yes.
The Weed song. You will love it.
Well, if you love weed, you will. You might not.
We'll do that a little because it's all part of your push for the medical marijuana.
Well, I think that we need to we need to start pushing it now.
Right. Early. Yeah.
Early.
So we win this time.
So this is my effort to help spread the word.
Now we're talking. Mm-hmm. We got a lot to get to today. Our friend Dr. Sophia Ansari, an infectious disease doctor out of Dallas, about just a little bit of her time, about 12:45 today. The what is it? The measles. It's thanks to all you anti-vaxxers, it's now spreading across the country like wildfire.
I
in a
start
dry
itching
season.
every time I hear the stories about the measles.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, they look bad. These poor kids. Look, remember, kids, if you got the measles, your parents were idiots. All right? It's very easy. Dr. Ansari will join us later. Also, I'm proud to announce for the first time in a long time, I've been working on with this with my dog. We have a pit bull named Diesel, about 1.5 years old. And I've been really, working. Today for the very first time we tried it, I bought 2 Frisbees over the weekend. I was going to work with him Monday morning, but I couldn't because I was a little, weary from Super Bowl Sunday. So I slept in. This morning I got up. I got 2 Frisbees, Kevin. I got a big whammo.
Right.
Like the kind you and I played as kids. Okay. And then I got a softer edge that's designed for, what's the game? Frisbee golf, I think.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
One was $9, one was $12.
You want to see which one would work best?
Yeah. But because they say that, get one that won't hurt his teeth. I don't know that this will hurt his teeth because he's already chewing it up. The hard one.
Mm-hmm.
The soft one's practically gone already. But today, for the very first time, we tried, Diesel's now a Frisbee dog. I mean,
What do you mean? It's a Frisbee dog?
So I said, all right, buddy. Normally, we walk outside. I've got a milk can, on the porch, and he knows that his 2 hard rubber balls are in there. And I get him out. He just goes berserk. We throw him up and down the street, one way, the other way, till literally his feet will bleed. His nails, well, which is, I guess, is common because he's trying to run so hard. We try to keep it in the grass. So I took the Frisbee out. He went for the bucket. I said, no, let's go out. I waved the Frisbee around. I threw it in the air. 4th or 5th time it took. I lobbed it up. He jumped. I mean, really, it's on my Facebook page, and I just tweeted it. He jumps in the air, bang, snags it, and we just go berserk. And then he did it for the rest of the morning.
So what did he do like the first 3 or 4 times you threw the Frisbee? Did he just look at it?
He kind of checked it out, and he went for it. And then he realized, it's got some hang time. Because he can really jump.
Yeah.
These people, I mean, he's like, boom, he's up in the air 4 feet, snatching it out of the air. I mean, it's just, I've got to get him to an open field.
Yeah.
See how far you can get him to go?
Yeah, because there's too many trees in my neighborhood and there's too much concrete, and he runs so hard.
Now, will he bring it back to you? Or is he
I figured out the cue. The real way to get this dog to bring anything that I throw at him back is have another one just like it in my hand.
Okay, a little switcheroo.
Yeah, he comes back. I show him the other ball. He goes, boop, drops that ball, starts staring at the one in my hand. I just distract him.
Does he always drop it like next to the second one?
Right in my feet.
See, I tried that with my dog too, and he just drops it on the other side of the yard.
Yeah, you can't show him. You can't show him that other ball till he gets close to you. Then you show it to him, then he drops it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm excited about it. He's a hard working. He just wants to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, check out the. By the way, I found also a product. It makes it easier for your pit bulls to catch Frisbees because they're not typically a Frisbee dog. Use baby flavoring on the edge of the Frisbee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You flavor it with a little infant. Just rub it on.
Newborn.
Yeah. Actually, I stole that joke from Jax Jackson on Twitter.
I'm like, where you gonna get a baby from?
It's like scuffing up the balls before Brady goes into.
He's going to your neighbor and say, "Can I borrow your baby for a minute? I just want to rub my Frisbee on." There we go. All right.
That's a good baby.
Well, Warren Sapp has found himself in a heap of trouble. Boy, has he ever. It was weird that how this story broke and when it broke. Was he arrested early? And I'm not exactly sure when it broke.
It was like 7 a.m., right?
And then was he fired by 2 or 2:30 or suspended by the NFL?
I think later that day, later yesterday, he was fired.
He admits to the prostitution to the cops readily and denies the
hookers. No problem.
He denies the assault charges because I think he believes that the NFL's really coming down on violence against women, so he don't want to be associated with that. But he's all right with prostitution.
And the thing is, because he works for the NFL Network, he is subject to the NFL's code of conduct.
Right.
It's just like he's a player.
Man, I bet you he was getting paid too, working for the NFL Network.
Probably about 3.
I'm still getting paid.
Yeah,
and so
I'm still getting paid.
The prostitutes were coming from all, when the Super Bowl comes, the local authorities crack down on that stuff because they know they're shipping in whores from as far as Texas.
They're lined up. You see them walking the streets, lined up.
Yeah. And apparently, was there some type of disagreement about the money?
Yeah, it was probably a tussle, right? Like back and forth. This spilled out into the hallway and somebody rolling around. And
well,
my goodness.
Is Warren trying to get a deal, I guess?
What he's trying to negotiate.
Well, any good prostitute worth her salt is going to get paid in advance. Isn't that how it goes? You get paid up front, or can you wait and get paid later?
I assume that's how it goes. You do the business stuff up front.
You can't take back the whatever the act was, you know, and there was an act. We know that.
That's where she messed up.
One of the girls did something, and the other girl did not do anything, right?
Right. And I think that's when the money negotiation started, and Sapp was like, what are you talking about? What?
Sapp's trying to get a freebie out of the deal. Oh,
No,
I
I don't
can't
think
pay.
he was trying to get a free.
No,
That was a sample.
A sample.
Yeah.
Everybody get a sample to try it out.
Now that I have a taste, I don't want any more.
Yeah, well,
I'm saying you're not my type.
I'm not as
how can
hungry
you tell
anymore.
the difference between a sample and the real deal?
Because they don't charge you for the sample.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Sometimes they don't know they're giving you a sample.
oh, all right.
Well,
I think this is yeah. It just happened at I don't know.
And
I was gonna say it happened at the wrong time, but
yeah, it happened at the wrong time. All right.
so he says, yeah, I had the hookers, but there was no assault. I
Oh,
didn't assault anyone.
Yeah, so you tell Roger Goodell that none of that happened. I mean, I did get some hookers, and I guarantee you that it's probably quite common in every area of the NFL. Hookers.
Well, especially around the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh,
Everything,
yeah.
woof.
Yeah.
They
All the
descend
parties.
upon
Yeah.
the city.
You almost had to beat the hookers off.
They're
you
coming
walking
from
through
every
Arizona.
angle. Yeah.
1-800-771-1025 is our telephone number. 800-771-1025. We'll do the big 1 and 1. We've got Need Gone at 140, and
I wonder where he found these hookers. Online.
and his girlfriend was just there, and she had just left.
Yeah,
I mean,
she just left. Yeah.
wasn't he having enough sex with his girlfriend?
Oh, I don't know. That stuff's complicated.
Oh yeah.
But she had just left, and then the hookers came 70. They probably bumped into each other
On the hallway.
Yeah.
Held the door open for her.
Mhm. Yeah, hookers here.
A little hussy.
Oh.
I don't know. It's a shame. He's a Hall of Famer.
And I guarantee you. Well, I mean, don't they normally wait until? Is there a chance that Warren may get off this without any charges of maybe?
This happened at the wrong time.
What do you mean it happened? Of course it happened. It always happens at the wrong time.
Well,
Is there a
wrong-
right time? To
Well,
get-
yeah, let's just say if there was a storm for this, the
Yeah.
storm is still it's still going on right now. Like, this is not the right time to do anything with any women.
Especially in the NFL.
Right. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Right. Well, I feel no, I don't feel for the guy. I don't. He knows better than that.
Right.
He is. You know what I mean? He's the guy's had his issues with the law in and out in the NFL. He's been accepted back into the bosom of the NFL, even though there were some domestic charges in his
not too long
in
ago
his
either.
history. Yeah, he weaseled his way out. He's lucky that he's had his job since then.
Yeah.
So, but he was back in the bosom of the NFL, and he knew it. And the NFL had been making announcements, to people that are associated with it. Hey, listen,
Be on your P's and Q's.
yeah, a lot of cops in here to bust the prostitution deal.
Well, and the other argument is that whether prostitution should even be illegal.
Well, what's the best way to get a
I
hooker?
agree.
So, do you get on? What do you get on? One of these websites? What do you do?
I think
Because you don't want none of that street stuff. You don't want to.
Oh, they got a section.
You don't
on
want to get on
Craigslist.
the but you don't
No,
want to get on
you
the
don't.
street
You
riding
don't.
up and down and honking.
Oh,
and
no,
flashlight and what's that? Ah, that's a dude. You don't want that.
But if you're also Warren Sapp, you got to,
There
these
should be
girls.
some kind of number you can call, right?
Yeah. Well, none of either that or he
I
doesn't
don't
have. Sapp doesn't have people, does he?
He should.
No, he just gets on his
People
phone.
for what?
To go and
Like
get the
you-
hooker for him.
Give a guy. I said, "Listen, I need you to get me a couple of hookers. My wife is just about out of the lobby right now, so I need the hookers immediately."
Yeah, you pick a boy that you know has good taste. He probably is going to pick a girl that you would enjoy, and you send him with the money to go get her. Not
Maybe you
not
have
yourself.
a friend that has maybe he manages hookers.
Well, here's the other thing too: is if you're Warren Sapp, how can you not just get laid in a
Well,
Super Bowl city like that?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true. But
stop.
you gotta call,
Warren Sapp couldn't go into a bar. I mean, it's 7 a.m. I mean, it's a different story. But
you
I
don't
mean,
know who you're talking to. And,
Yeah, and listen, there are a lot of girls out there that are out to get they're gold diggers. Kevin.
Oh,
they want to
man.
hook up with Warren Sapp, have his baby,
Right.
with a pierced rubber.
Well,
and then get him on the parent.
and they heard that he had the bankruptcy. That don't matter. They
Yeah.
still think he got money for him.
This guy, he
Because
was
it's on
probably
TV.
arguing with these ladies in the hallway. He said, "Listen, I had to sell my whole sneaker collection."
You think this
I don't
was
even
maybe
know
this? You know what this was
Man, I
probably
can't afford
about?
that. I lost my Super Bowl. I'm still looking for my Super Bowl ring.
This was about a tip, probably. Probably paid
Oh.
him, and then he said, "You know what? If it's real good time, I'll give you a tip when it's over." And then he was like, "It was all right." It was all right. I mean, it wasn't like Super Bowl worthy.
Do you?
It was all right.
What's the? How does that work? Do you tip a hooker? Well, it's if the price is the price, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's a goodness service.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
She
you
is
know,
the
a little-
goods. She's the goods and the shirt. Now, if it was a waiter bringing me a steak, part of I'd be. If the steak is the product and the waiter's delivering it.
Right.
She's the steak and the waiter all wrapped into one.
I'm assuming during the price negotiation, it's all inclusive.
Yeah, but
I am
sometimes-
too.
Whatever we agree on.
Sometimes you know.
Wank, wank.
Yeah, might be a little extra.
1-800-771-1025 is our telephone number. Stick around. There's some Crazy Patty wants to talk about measles. Hold on.
The Shannon Burke Show. It's the Mike Calta Show.
I might be wrong, but the three kings of Israel, one brought gold. I'll say one brought his blanket. I want to say like a chiffon or something like that. I don't know.
Gold, a blanket,
I
and
don't know,
chiffon.
but
Chiffon was
yeah,
the backup
the-
singer.
The third, I don't know. What was it called? Wine.
For a baby. Happy birthday, baby. Here's some Pinot Grigio. Yeah.
It's the Mike Calta Show. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
So where will you sit this February 22nd for the Daytona 500? Will it be in the classic grandstands that have been there for some of the most famous moments in racing history? Or in the all-new grandstands where fans will bear witness to all the legendary moments yet to come? It's your one chance to experience Daytona at a unique moment in history. The Daytona 500, Sunday, February 22nd. To guarantee your seats, call 1-800-PIT-SHOP or visit Daytona500.com.
You know how I am about security. I got guns
Sure,
and
yeah.
I got cameras and all
Right.
that.
I have
And
knives hidden everywhere.
Now I've got Safe Touch, and one of the great things about Safe Touch is that other security companies, when you get them, they try to get you to add on all the bells and whistles, and they tell you, well, here's your alarm, but then you got to get this, and they make you feel so inadequate if you don't get all that stuff. You're like, why even bother? But not Safe Touch. They offer a complete new system with monitoring for as low as $24.95 a month.
Right. And you know that other systems aren't always on, but Safe Touch is always on. That's why Safe Touch offers a 45-second guarantee response, and they give an average response about 8 to 11 seconds because they're using two-way communicator to find out what's going on in your home. No other security company can come close to that because you have to wait for a phone call before they can actually send help to you.
Call Safe.
Dr. Ansari, 1245.
Yeah.
Smartphone app. So when you're out of town, you can check everything right on your smartphone. Call
Put that
us
on the board, will you?
626-7000, or you can check them out online at safetouch.com. Nothing is more important than protecting your family. Safetouch.com. Get a hold of them today.
This weekend on The Bone, in-depth tips on how to save you money on mortgages, credit cards, personal loans, and more. It's Saving Thousands with Robert Palmer. Saturday mornings from 8 to 10 a.m. on 102.5 The Bone. Literally the most fun you'll ever have with a lawyer. Tune into The Bone this Sunday from 10 to noon as the official legal counsel of the Mike Calta Show, Ask the Dom, answers all of your legal questions. Sponsored by Park Place MRI and Diagnostics.
1, 2, 3. Plan a Celebrity Cruises modern luxury vacation in the Caribbean. 4 to 14-night sailings from South Florida with rates starting at just $349. Book an ocean review or hire enjoy free beverage packages, free gratuities for up to $300 to spend on board. Call now to find out how to get all free offers valued up to $2,010. This is a limited time offer, so book now. Visit celebritycruises.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel agent. Offer applies to select sailings. Taxes, fees, and ports tax are additional. Other restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
Are you ready to get LASIK, but your budget is holding you back? Then come to LASIK Plus. We're offering our best price ever, starting as low as $250. That's right, starting as low as $250, but only at LASIK Plus and only for a limited time. The LASIK Plus surgeons have performed over 1.3 million procedures.
Shannon Burke Show.
From the top national providers. And LASIK Plus offers a
Wow, man.
lifetime satisfaction plan. For this limited time offer, call toll-free
Oh,
844-446-2020 or go to LASIK250.com to schedule your no-obligation exam today. Call LASIK Plus for limited time pricing, starting as low as $250 at 844-446-2020. Or visit.
All right, I will. I mean, this is just a request line now, but I will. I'll email that over to Tampa and see if they can help you out.
Soon, so call 844-446-2020 before it's too late.
Levels are a little high on some of your commercials, guys.
Have you ever been watching one of those home shows where you see average-looking young couples with an $800,000 budget to buy a house?
Shifty's a 50-50 for tomorrow.
Yeah,
He told you.
I figured.
What's up, man? I saw the door swing open. I'm like, oh, damn. Hold down. I don't know. You got some activity next door right now. You know that.
What's up, brother? Oh, yeah, someone moving in?
It looks like there's a van with the trunk lid on the back.
Oh, man. We'll be there for a couple weeks.
See you. 500 or 1,000 or even 1,500 a month sounds good. Then attend a free half-day course and start learning to work the market. They'll even give you a free $247 video course to take home. Call Online Training Academy at 855-799-TRADE. Maybe we'll see you buying your dream home on TV. 855-799-TRADE. That's 855-799-8723. 855-799-TRADE.
Coming up on the phone. Coming up on the next Mike Calta Show, Galvin will have a brand new open letter at 7 o'clock. Pay attention to it. I'll ask you a question about it at 9:30 on Wednesday. It is worth $1,000 cash. Also, got tickets to check out everything from Yankee Spring Training, Monster Jam, Seeger, Slipknot. I got it all. And we'll attempt to call Hall of Famer and Boxer 2 lover Warren Sapp on the next Mike Calta Show.
10 seconds, plotting out.
All tatted up and nowhere to go. The Shannon.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show. 1-800-771-1025 is the telephone number. And see, Tom Brady gave that truck to the kid Malcolm Butler, the rookie guy.
Man,
the truck that he won for winning the Super Bowl MVP.
He was a nice guy too, huh?
Yeah. Let's be honest. What the hell is Tom Brady going to do with a pickup truck? You know?
Yeah, he's not driving that.
Yeah, he's not driving anything. Malcolm Butler, he'll probably get some use out of it.
Oh, he'll love that new Chevy.
Yeah, well.
That's a nice. What is it? A Colorado?
Yeah. It looks like it's a new body style.
I hope he gave some money to. I don't know how much money. What kind of money does Malcolm Butler make? You think he might not be able to afford
he's a rookie.
And he was undrafted too.
The taxes are probably going to kill him.
Oh, see, Brady's
way to go, Brady! Yeah, throw
yeah.
some cash with
Yeah,
it. Don't put him into
too.
debt with a brand new truck.
I'm sure he'll be all right.
You think so?
Yeah, he can sell his ring.
He ought to get a. They don't have to pay for their rings, do they?
No.
The players?
No, I don't think
They
so.
don't pay for
Man, they better not pay for them, right? What are they worth? Well, they're nice. I mean, sometimes they're worth 20, 30 grand.
Oh, it's all, yeah.
Are they big rings? 20, 30 grand?
It's all diamonds. All kind.
Really? Are they just cheap? I've seen a guy's ring who lives in Winter Park, is a photographer, and I played for the Redskins a long time ago. I forget his name. It wasn't that big of a deal. But he has one. It was a crappy little ring.
Well, I think they have different tiers of them. Like
He was on the Redskins years ago. I can't remember. And now he owns a photography place, or he did, some 5 years ago.
I think they have different tiers of the rings. Like you have a players and coaches ring. You have like
When
a
you're a player,
staff ring.
but you're not real good. Do you still get a player's ring?
I think you do.
Will Tom Brady's ring be better than anyone else's ring, or will it be the same?
No,
as
it's the
everyone
same
else?
ring. The players get the same ring.
Even if you didn't play in the Super Bowl, you were just on the sideline the whole
Right.
time. You get the same ring Tom Brady does.
Oh, the backup punter gets the same ring.
Ring is the ring.
Yeah.
Sorry, right here, your little punter ring. That's what you get for being a punter.
I wonder what the ball boys get though.
They
They're
get
part,
ring. They get ring.
but not the same one.
No, it's the same ring.
As a player.
They just buy them lunch, don't they? The ball boys. I envision the NFL ball boys the chubby son of the equipment manager or something like that. Like a 14-year-old. Are they real? These guys real professionals, or are they like kids from the neighborhood?
I think a lot of them are fairly good athletes.
They are. The ball boys?
Yeah, I think
they were fat little kids.
Why they gotta be fat?
That's the way I envisioned
Waddling out there,
Yeah.
slow the game down.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, slow down, Brady.
I ran all the way over here. Get a back shower. All right, my dad doctored your balls for you. Did you see the meme running around on Twitter what the Super Bowl ring looks like? There's a ring with a little
athletic ball needle attached to it going sideways.
Oh.
You wear a ring and
There you go. They're not gonna let that go, are they?
yeah. So the ball boys are actually adults.
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah, I think that they are.
All right, they're not overweight at all.
I mean, I don't think
so.
that's not a requirement.
I mean, you got to be able to run up and down the sideline, so you can't be too out of shape.
I guess not. Well, good guy, Tom Brady, giving this truck away. Don't they all get a bonus too, like a cash bonus, like 50 grand?
They got bonuses from every level of the playoff.
Right.
You know what I mean? It increases
Division
every round.
So is that what they're playing for?
That's just
the extra dough, or
the extra dough is really nice. Yeah.
Do they all get the same amount?
Yes, it's like the winning team. In the first round, everybody gets. I'm just throwing a number like 20 grand.
Okay,
right. And then the next round, you know, is
like
60, and then 100 for the Super Bowl.
Right.
Something like that.
So if you win or lose that playoff round, you still get your playoff check.
Mm-hmm.
Still get
Oh,
that
for
bonus.
getting there.
Yeah.
Or for playing a game.
Yeah, as long as you're on the team when that team is playing that round of playoffs, you get that check. Doesn't matter if you win or lose.
Don't they get divisional rings too?
Yeah, AFC divisional rings, champions, and NFC champions, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of rings.
And Brady's got so many of those. You know, he keeps them on a shoestring.
800-771-1025. You know, I'd wear them around my neck on a chain if I had that many rings.
I wouldn't hide them, man. I would. I'd keep them out.
I think I want one.
Don't do that.
Dr.
like
Sophia Ansari. What?
It's not like a Purple Heart.
Yeah, but you're a Steelers fan, though. You
Yeah,
can't
but
wear.
still,
I thought you meant you were going to go for a Patriots.
I feel like I support them.
Let's see what Crazy Patty knows about the measles, and then we can shuffle off to our guests. Crazy Patty, how are you? Top of the afternoon. Yes, the measles. Sounds like an old educational film.
Slide.
Projector.
Yeah.
Slide.
I'm already asleep.
Yes. Okay, Patty. Right. I know all of these. Is there anything else you know about the measles than the standard stuff?
I'm scratching. So she's pro-vaccine.
Yes.
No way. All right,
Here.
Hold on for me, Bridge.
Every country.
I don't think she cares.
Russell Grove.
Agree or not?
Yes. Here, Patty. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes.
Did you say Jesus?
Jesus and the measles, you said.
Jesus is highly transmittable.
Yes.
Man, my grandma like that.
All right.
Shannon Burke.
Well.
Dengue fever.
Yes. Yes. Pustules.
Ooh, pustule.
Ooh.
Pustule.
All right. Thank you. You're right. It's terrible and preventable.
The pustules.
You have the pustules. That's the term.
And people eating themselves right now.
Here's Bridget on the ball boy deal. Bridget, how are you? I'm great. You know about NFL ball boys? Oh. She's in the Rays.
Yeah.
They'll go to the Super Bowl. Wait a second. You said you know somebody that works for the Tampa Bay Rays as a groundskeeper, and as they got closer to the World Series, not the Super Bowl, right? Right. Okay.
Trying to put a fast one.
Yeah. Well, you have me go there. So he, as a groundskeeper, he would get a ring.
Yeah.
Well,
they do that.
Come on. What did he have to do with them winning the game or winning the World Series?
I
He cut the grass.
I got a story for you about that.
What?
So
they're on the they work for the Rays. Okay, I get it. Well, are they chubby? All right. Wow. So as a high school kid gets a ring for cutting the grass down to the trop? Man, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bridget. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right.
I don't think the
Give me
high
all
school
right.
kid
All right.
cutting the grass. He's probably raking.
Yeah. He just ringing. Yeah, he just ringing.
She gave us all right.
No, dude, the groundskeeper's a big deal. you remember when I used to sell supplies up in Atlanta, right? This guy that I worked with, his account was Turner Field.
Right.
And this guy, we were walking down there one time on the field, and the guy was telling me a story of when they go to the World Series, and they, you know, at the end, they have what they call the players' cut, and they pick one person in the organization, the players, and they give them the money. Like, just like, who do you think was most influential in helping you guys win this World Series or this championship or whatever? And they picked the groundskeeper because they said that the field was immaculate, and they were always proud to be on the field because he kept it just
nice.
Yeah, and they felt good. They said, we've never played on a field that was kept so well.
So he got a full cut of the bonus.
So here's a guy who usually makes about, I don't know, 80 to 90, and all of a sudden, wham, he gets a check for like $400,000 or $500,000.
Wow.
Now, that's a tax problem.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get it every year, but yeah, they take pride in the field.
You know who else gets paid too is the clubbies, like for all these teams.
I hear that when Jerry Jones with the Cowboys won back in the '90s, won the Super Bowl, his driver got a Super Bowl ring.
I
wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, the clubbies are the guys in the locker room getting like the lockers prepared for each player, like setting them up, like taking care of the cleats after the game, scrubbing them down, making them clean. Like the clubbies, when they make the playoffs or at the end of the season, these clubbies get a fat check.
The same thing for NBA too. NBA players too, and
guys
everybody
work
works in the
locker room?
building. People that work in
the front office
whole
group?
organization. Yeah,
like Pete down in accounting, he gets a bonus.
I worked for the Lakers when they won the Stanley Cup, and they came around to us afterward, and they had we had to pay for ours, but you still have the option as staff. Like I was just a bartender.
You could have bought a ring.
I could have bought it, and I would have had to pay a good chunk out of my money,
like how much?
Like $700 for like one of the lower tier rings.
For working as a bartender?
Just because I was a staff in the building. I
You
worked
got
for
that ring, man.
What do you say? Wait a second. So you would have a Tampa Bay Rays championship ring.
Lightning.
I'm sorry, the Lightning championship ring.
Right, I could have a replica.
Whatever. And it'd be simply because you tended bar at the home game.
Yeah, they brought her on the order
that's
form
why
for everybody.
they're all
to listen.
meaningless, you know. If everybody got one.
This is part of your partner.
Yeah. Hey, what'd you get that ring for? I walk the owner's dog.
Yeah.
Can't win without
Once
that.
a week. Yeah, can't win without that. Otherwise, he'd be too busy picking up dog crap. So, all right, let's see here. We're in good shape. We'll start with Brenda, then we'll talk to Mike. Brenda, how are you? Fantastic. What's happening? Ooh. Woo!
Man, that's
Lord
big.
of mine. That's a good dog. Yeah. That's $6 a day. Are you kidding me? Your dogs are much bigger than mine. I mean, he's 94, I think, but you know, he's a big dog and he's stout. But I don't know. That doesn't seem very healthy for their teeth. No. I mean, I'm not worried about the pain. I'm gonna do it, but I'm worried about the size of the rigidity of that. You know, you could knock someone out if you threw a paint can lid like that in the right. You know, nah. Why don't I just go get a tire? Wow. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm so quickly noticing that. All right. Thank you, Brent. I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice tip. Here we go. 1-800-771-1025. Here's Mike. Mike, how are you? Hey, bud. Good. Thank you very much. Right. Did he get a ring or a big check or anything? Uh-huh.
Yeah, he got that bone.
Yeah, cool. Man, I mean, a ring's a bartender could have got a ring. Oh, the real one. Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's a sad thing to think about, right? Pawn Stars, every opening of that show, which I really love, at the opening of it, they show him bringing a tray of NFL AFC and NFC championship and Super Bowl rings right there. That's like the crushed dreams of an athlete who was broken and had to sell his ring.
What they go for? Or
Thousands.
Thousands?
Yes. 20,000, 30,000.
Oh, you probably get one.
Speaking of Robert Kraft, look at the shoes that he was wearing for the Super Bowl. Did you see these, Kevin?
I heard about them. Let me see.
Air Force.
How old is
the
he?
Air Force Ones?
Yeah.
I don't know. And he's wearing it with a suit, Kevin.
70 probably?
Yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah, when you got that kind of money.
He's loaded.
Can't stop.
We're going to at 12:45 quickly check with Dr. Sophia Ansari. She's an infectious disease doctor about if you have not vaccinated your kids, they're about to get the measles. Also, who knew? Speaking of people that don't vaccinate or don't believe it, who knew that Val Kilmer was a Christian Scientist?
Yeah.
Is he?
And he and his family is like crying out to TMZ and said, someone's got to talk to him sensible because he's got a big neck tumor in his neck. He's been wearing a scarf to hide it, and his family says he's trying to. They don't believe in any type of medical,
right?
So he's trying to pray it away, Kevin.
Man, that's horrible.
Pray away a giant tumor in his neck.
What movie you think of when you think of Val Kilmer?
The one with the big heist.
Oh, Heat.
Heat. Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't he a Batman too?
I don't think of him in Batman.
He wasn't a Batman.
His best performance was in Heat. Val Kilmer. And then after that, like, remember how fat he got? Like,
oh yeah, he did Top Gun too, right?
Yeah. He was a Top Gun. Yeah. It was one of the first guys to get killed, right?
Yeah, he was Ice. Yeah.
We'll also get into the backyard amateur gun range that apparently is growing quite popular in your in St. Pete.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea, isn't it?
In your own backyard?
Yeah. First of all, amateur and gun range should never appear in the same sentence. But apparently, by state law, it's illegal to have an amateur gun range. And one character went around and notified his neighbors that pretty soon he'd have an amateur gun range in the backyard. So just if you hear some pop, pop, pop.
Some people don't like to leave the house, you know.
Ordering pizza shootout back in the gun.
I really want to fire off my weapon, but I
never have to leave.
We take normal things, we make them premium, right? There's this gasoline, you got regular gas. It's just gas. Oh, you want some premium gas? What was it? Oh, it's better than the regular gas. That's why we call it premium, right?
Yeah, it's gonna make it better than
meat. Anything is a website. You know, if you say it's a premium website, premier website, go, oh yeah, well, I gotta check it. Would it make you drink more milk if you get your hands on a bottle of premium milk?
Well, yeah, I want to know what's
premium milk.
I gotta taste it. What's so premium about it?
Oh, it's coming up in a
side by side.
It is. It's premium milk. Oh, by the way, it costs twice as much, and the good folks down at Coca-Cola are involved. Remind me of your IBS.
Yeah, man.
That's a good funny segment to learn later.
And if you have the answer, you win $500 of Mike's money. He's pretty much like a fat Vince Stein. You can win Mike Calta's cash every day just by listening to the Mike Calta Show. Mornings from 6 to 10 on the station that gives you money. 102.5 The Bone. We are radio.
Guys, please listen to me. I'm Kevin Hornsby, MD, author of the book, A Doctor's Guide to Erectile Dysfunction. With Valentine's Day right around the corner, there's always that pressure to perform. If you suffer from ED or PE, or if you just need a little extra help, there is hope for you, regardless of your age or medical history, and even if you have diabetes or previous prostate surgery, Dr. Franklin at Men's Medical Clinic in Tampa can help you in most cases. Men's Medical Clinic has the most effective non-surgical treatment for ED using medications blended on an individual basis. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? There's still hope. You'll see a positive result right in the clinic, paying nothing for the visit.
I think this boner clinic, you got to go in there and the guy gives you a shot right in your dick.
Yeah, which is really uncomfortable because like he guarantees you to get an erection right in his office.
What do you do? Like hold your fat dick? Oh, there you go, buddy. Oh, there you getting hard there, buddy. All right. That'll be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, Your money back guaranteed if you don't get one.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's one rigid cock, buddy. Look at that.
that passes.
Man, it's so hard. I'm getting hard.
Better cancel all my appointments.
What the hell? Let's just jack off together, huh? This office visit's on me, buddy. Enjoy your heart on.
And Safety Harbor Resort and Spa has the perfect idea for relaxation after the long holiday season at our luxurious resort overlooking beautiful Tampa Bay. Book a relaxing spa service to wash away the world. Grab a friend for a mani-pedi, massage and memory with daily specials like Tuesdays, gift spa services for $1 price. And Safety Harbor gift cards make the perfect gifts for any occasion. A great way to simply say, I love you. Visit safetyharborspa.com or call 888-BEST-SPA.
This weekend on the phone. Hi, this is Steve Hurley from You Ought to Know. Every Saturday morning at 10, we're pulling back the curtain and letting you know how dealers really operate. You Ought to Know. Saturday mornings from 10 to noon on 102.5 The Phone.
You've seen the low gasoline prices, but have you noticed how low mortgage rates are? 30-year fixed interest rates and APRs in the 3s, 10-year rates and APRs in the 2s. Call New American Funding at 800-827-RATE.
Man, that thing could be good.
Visit Tampa online at NBATampaBay.com. Questions from tax universal options. 98-hour high tax
Hey, by the phone. You know, Valentine's Day is next week, and you know what? Her friends are going to ask her, so what did you get for Valentine's Day? You have to impress your woman and her friends. You'll be a hero when she posts all
That's another topic too.
came through for Valentine's
If we hit like a little low point, that Valentine's Day where Megan swears up and down that she doesn't want anything. I believe her this time too, man.
You can still get sucked in, dude. Do not get sucked in.
I think I am. I think I can
You
tell.
what are you planning? Nothing at all? Okay, what's this? Hold on. All right.
Easy. Delivery on Valentine's Day is guaranteed. That was a big thing last year.
Hey, did you want to give away that bully stick stuff today? Even though we don't have the check, it's not cleared. They've cut it. It's in the mail. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's the promo code Shannon Burke on their website, bullysticksorganic.com. They get 10% off when they put your name in there. And that's how they're
Remind us. Let's do something. Give me one thing.
Believe it or not, I had it pulled up earlier. I never got it.
Overwhelming experience. You may have lost your health, your transportation, and your income. Now you're dealing with an insurance company to make things right. Dealing with the insurance companies and the law is an intricate process and involves the need for a trusted injury attorney. I'm attorney Fran Hush. I have dedicated my practice to helping victims of motorcycle accidents, auto accidents, trucking accidents, personal injury, and wrongful death. I've provided legal counsel and experience for accident victims and injured motorcycle riders from all across Florida for over a decade. If you've been in an accident, please call me.
Oh crap! She's listening on the YouTube. Megan is. She's like, she just texted me. She goes, I don't want anything.
Oh no!
Yeah, she said no.
Man, you are busted, dog.
What does that mean, though? I don't want anything.
We're gonna get that. This doctor's out of the way. We'll get to that. That's a good one.
That don't mean. I don't know what that means.
Main office, Palm Harbor.
Run, eat, drink, and party. Join us on February 7th for the best damn race. 5K, 10K, or half marathon at Safety Harbor. All runners will get a finisher medal, shirt, free food, and beer. Visit bestdamnrace.com. Register today. Make us go by MORTV with local track 125 The Bone.
Shut over there, man. What are you
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I'll get it. Don't worry about it.
That's just that bully stick thing. I'm gonna add some more stuff to it.
All right. We have plenty of time. Is our girl on? She called us.
No, she's not on yet, but she should be very shortly.
He might look like James Hetfield, but he sounds like Barry White. It's the
I forgot my iPad today.
What do you think? Am I 2 for 2 so far with the music, or what?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I mean, let's not go, if you're too far. Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show. I confirmed with my find a later deal. Actually, I confirmed with my camera, my kitchen security camera.
You can see your iPad
my cup of coffee that I brewed to go in my to-go cup of coffee cup. Yeah, and my iPad. So Rick's handling all that I normally have to fold.
Take a request.
Falls into my duty. 800-771-1025 is our telephone number. We will talk to Dr. Sophia Ansari, an infectious disease doctor. Do you see how far the measles thing has gone, Kevin? It's everywhere. It's inevitable that if your kids are not vaccinated, that they're going to get it at some point because it's extremely contagious. I mean, you can get it in the air. It'll stay alive on a countertop forever.
Wonder how these people won't vaccinate their kids feel about Ebola. Everybody's looking for an Ebola vaccination, and we have a measles vaccination. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a way to keep you from getting measles.
You're right, but we don't have a way to get, and that made people crazy.
Exactly.
I wonder if you'd ask the same parents, these anti-vaccination people, if there was an Ebola vaccination, would they get it?
Exactly.
And oddly enough, all of the or 90% of the anti-vaccination parents have the luxury of what? They're all vaccinated. Good for you.
Well, you know what? With everybody being vaccinated and measles being virtually wiped out, it just goes to show you it's still out there.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like if you get a couple of people who aren't protected, they'll pick it up because it's out there.
But there are a lot of, well, I know. You either do it on philosophical basis or a religious basis. Obviously, if it's a religious thing, in my opinion, do your own deal.
Yeah, is there a wind blowing? Is there a wind blowing? The spirit of what? Oh, it needs to get out of my head.
Yeah. No, that's. I think that was just trucks.
Oh, I didn't know what the hell that was.
That was an inner voice talking.
I don't know. Yeah, someone's about to take over.
It's the Illuminati sweeping in.
There was a cartoon that went around in the New York. Did you see it the other day? It was a New York Daily News cartoon about a poor kid sitting on the doctor's. Damn, it's on Twitter. Sitting on the doctor's table, the exam room, and mom and dad are in there, and the doctor's looking at the poor kids. It's a drawing, like a cartoon. Poor kid just covered in measles.
Oh man,
he's all slumped over and sad.
I can't see that, man. I got to eat lunch.
And someone says, I think the kid goes, yeah, connect the dots here. Connect all the dots of my measles, and it's and you can see it spells out my parents are idiots. Thanks a lot, something like that. Here is Justin. Justin, you're on the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead. Yes. Right. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not how it works. No, that's not how it works. Don't you think that had that been true, then they would just simply ask mothers if they've been vaccinated today? I mean, that's a pretty ignorant statement. What's your next point? Okay. Anything else? Are you an anti-vax? You're obviously an anti-vaccination guy, right? Oh, for the love of God! What? How old? They? Who's they?
Yeah,
who's they? Here we go into they. Who's they? So they know that there's something wrong with this vaccine, but they're going to give it to you anyway. Oh, for the love of God! What? No. What? Like what? What are the adverse reactions? What year were you? Excuse me, Justin. What year were you born? All right. Congratulations, you're vaccinated. Have a nice day. Lord. I think I've got iPhone thumb. There, you
What do you mean?
pain way deep right here.
Oh man, what are
It's
you
got-
doing?
it's
Is that what you're from scrolling?
That's some scrolling, and you know, one finger, one-sided thumb.
You're wearing that thumb out. That's the thumb you use on your iPhone the most.
Yeah, it's almost exclusively my right thumb.
Switch it up.
And right in here is I think I might have some type of bad arthritis.
Like a bone spur for the
From
iPhone?
iPhone use. You're not even playing any games.
I'm not playing any games. I do play trivia crack with my daughter.
Oh,
once in a while. That's a good one.
No flashing plans or none of that crazy.
That kid was born in '93. The chances that he, I didn't want to get into it, but I guarantee he doesn't have a kid. You know, and he has the luxury of being vaccinated, and he's alive and well. Dr. Sophia Ansari, what's her deal?
Still waiting on her.
She's supposed to call us?
She's supposed to call us, yes. She has all the information. She may be with the patient. I mean, she's a doctor.
Well, the patient can wait unless it's an emergency.
That's what I'm saying.
Kevin,
yes.
We'll ask the doctor about this as well. I asked you if you would buy a premium product like everything's a premium.
Well, when you said premium milk, I mean, I'm like, it raised an eyebrow, like, well, does it taste better than the milk that I'm getting right now?
I don't know.
Well, I want to say
it goes through a heavy filtration process. It separates various components. It has more antioxidants, more protein, less fat, and less sugar. 50% less sugar than regular milk. Now they're saying like a natural sugar that comes out of a cow, right? We're not adding sugar into milk, I would hope. Naturally, though.
I don't know. I think so.
Coca-Cola has teamed up with a partnership with a dairy cooperative called Select Milk Producers, and Coca-Cola is behind a now they're backing away from it. They don't want to be associated with it because they don't have a really good record. It's Coke milk, but Coke's not in the milk, but it's Coca-Cola. You know, they're getting it every brand.
Coke is making the milk
in partnership with some cows and a cow ring, what we call it, a milk jug. Fairlife is called. Fairlife's Core Power, a drink. Let's see, blah blah blah. Hold on, I'm trying to get the exact.
I hope it's not like genetically modified milk.
It's at supermarkets in Indianapolis right now. A 52-ounce bottle of Fairlife, which is premium milk. Premium
best
milk,
possible.
Finest milk.
That's what I'm thinking.
Is sold for $4.59. What's 52 ounces? The national average for a half gallon, which is 64 ounces. So it's roughly less than a half gallon. It's $2.18 for regular milk. So this is more than twice that of regular milk, but it's premium.
Get me a glass of that premium milk and a premium weed cookie. You can't have like a subpar cookie with the premium milk.
But listen, I've noticed that you could look at some ice cream, and I think Publix brand says, and like others call it premium vanilla ice cream.
It's the best, yeah.
Premium ice cream.
Yeah.
First run.
So, but premium is used to describe ice cream, but ice cream is a derivative and a process of other, sugar and vanilla and flavoring, right? And whipping up and freezing and whatever else is involved in it. So that's a premium. But milk is like the basic out of the cow.
No.
The only way you can really get it to be premium is to make the cow premium.
Exactly. That's what. Yes,
right. But this is normal milk that has been through a process to make it premium.
No, you got to look at the cow it came from. Big, strong cow.
Yeah.
This is a scrawny, weak, sickly looking cow. Get some premium milk out of that scrawny thing.
No,
you want a big old. Yeah.
I used to think skim milk was so thin looking because it did come from skinny cows.
See, exactly. Think about it like that.
They say it's as healthy as skim milk, but it's not skim. It tastes like milk.
Mm-hmm.
I read this today. Then I started thinking, why do we drink milk?
Oh, we shouldn't.
I mean, it's milk from another animal.
Right.
Is that weird?
To feed its young.
Yeah, not us.
I think, Kevin, you had this statement a while ago that we're the only mammal that drinks milk from a different mammal.
Yeah, like voluntarily.
Right.
It's
like for the hell of it.
But it's delicious. I love it.
And nobody said it wasn't
Ice
delicious.
cold.
But it's liquid meat.
I've heard that expression.
It
liquid
is.
meat.
It's mostly pus and blood.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
Pus.
Here's Terry. Terry on the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead.
Good.
Oh man.
Oh no. Oh my God. I know. I know, but there's really no. I mean, it's peer reviewed. It's science. It's been
debunked.
It's been debunked plenty of times that she was had her head up her rear and had no idea what she was talking about. Because you know what you do when you call a number? They go, you say, I think my kid got in front of it. They go, no, he didn't. See you later, bye. Click, and they hang the phone up on you. All right, listen, don't take who Jenny McCarthy really, just take a minute and think, well, you're going to put your kid's health in the hands of advice that you got from a tart like Jenny McCarthy, for the love of God. Oh, don't be. Is that the one that Tony Romo banged?
No.
No, Jessica Simpson. Right. And underneath all those fake boobs and plastic surgeon is a genius, right? Plastic surgery. Underneath all the fake boobs and makeup is really a genius. Okay, doctor, your doctor didn't call. What's the deal?
Yeah, she's flaking out, man. I don't know.
Maybe it's an emergency outbreak of measles in Dallas.
Yeah, down in Texas now.
800-771-1025. Premium milk. Would you drink it? Listen. We eat beef that we consider premium beef from master purveyors. It's free range. It doesn't have any antibiotics. No steroids.
If that's the case, Shannon, I should be able to.
It's delicious.
I should be able to taste it and go, oh my, there's something different about this milk.
I agree. When it comes to Orlando, which is going to come into Florida soon, we're going to have that and fresh cooked, hot out of the oven.
Right out the oven.
All right, we'll take a break here. Right, Big 1 and 1. He's up next. Stick around.
Sorry, man. I don't know what's going on. I've been communicating with her lady for 3 days. Shannon Burke show. Who's this? Yes. Yeah. Have you had the premium milk before? Premium milk. All right, hang on for me, man. We're just going to commercials, Jared, so don't go anywhere, okay? Cool. Hang on. Sorry.
Man.
Should have known never to trust her. Should have known, Shannon. She was a good interview we had her on last time for Ebola. She was good, but we got to. Oh, Kevin, let me come take a picture of this, man. Tweet this out.
Do you need your contractor's license in 4 short weekends with Camtech School of Construction? You'll be ready to ace the state exam. Get legal, get licensed, get Camtech. Free info seminar Wednesday night at 7. Doubletree Hotel at 4500 Cypress Street in Tampa. 1-800-875 or camtechschool.com.
Valentine's Day is almost here, and if you want to turn up the heat with that special someone, visit the Top Couple Superstore. They have a wide variety of lingerie, high heels, massage oils, BBBs, Playboy toys, and the 50 Shades of Grey product line.
Right now it's 12:55 right now.
On Fletcher Avenue or Richie on US 19. You can also visit their website at
That's close. Yeah, what are they going to be? 160, right?
At 813-971-4047. The Top Couple Superstore. Fashion, play, pleasure.
Who's at the front door?
It's Kevin going up.
Uses only the highest quality ingredients and
Shannon Burke show. Who's this?
quality when he sees it. He also knows quality when he smells, tastes, and hears it. Right, Grill Smith? Sounds like it
Which
tastes
one?
great. It's time to die. Grill Smith's orders. Nick Valentine.
All right, I'll put you up there, man. Just remember you can't cuss when you get on there.
With a delicious 4-course
All right, hang on. That sounds like a bubble mark.
February 10th to the 16th. Make your reservation today at one of their Tampa Bay area locations, including Lakeland and South Tampa.
I'm taking my 2015 resolution seriously. First on the list is the deck out. Well, when it's one, right? Know how to pace your spending each month with PNC Virtual Wallet. And then there's the truth. She'll freak out. Castles, countryside, shepherd's pie. Love to surprise her.
Know which categories your spending falls in, like travel, restaurants, and more.
No gym this year. I know it'll get my budget shape. Titanium road like that.
Know where there's room to splurge. PNC Virtual Wallet is more than a checking product. It provides insight into your spending habits, so you know how to plan for the year you want.
I'm like everywhere. Walk the dog, get the paper, to my car.
Now through February 22nd, get up to $300 when you open a select new PNC checking account. Simply establish a qualifying direct deposit and make at least one payment to a PNC online bill payment. For all the details, visit pnc.com/checking or stop by your local PNC branch. PNC Bank.
That's what's beating there.
PNC Bank. Member FDIC.
Premium Mail. 2015 felt like the distant future. Are you where you expected to be? If not, it's a new year.
We're moving past Shannon. Sorry, right? We're not going to go back to that, are we?
Do what?
And sorry if she happens to call or.
Sorry,
State University Global Campus, a university that employers know and trust. Get started today.
On her.
csuglobal.edu.
We'll work with you to build a degree plan that suits your specific needs and gives you the competitive.
Why don't I work my big one and one into guys that get sucked into the I really don't want anything for Valentine's Day. I'm serious vortex.
That should be should get the phone calls going.
It's your education, your future, your choice. Look at you at csuglobal.edu.
Hey, it's Calvin from the Mike Calvin Show. It's
An avocado drop though.
exterior of your home. Certa Pro painters.
Hey, let's die.
Tuning his guitar.
If you're a little tight on cash, you can pay now and pay later with Certa Pro's Easy Pay 12-month same as cash payment plan option. With Certa Pro, you get the best of both worlds. The biggest painting company in America, and they're also your neighborhood painter. How many painters do you know that are still in business after 20 years? For your free estimate, give them a call at 1-800-GO-CERTA. That's 1-800.
What do I do this afternoon? Go put a little bit of podcast in the bucket, maybe more.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet, the Bay Area's largest Chevy dealer. Join me for the inside scoop on the automotive industry on 1025 The Bone, Saturdays now from 10 to noon. Every Saturday morning, we're talking all things automotive, and we'll continue to have knowledgeable automotive guests and industry experts right here in studio. If you have a question, email me at steve@yououghtaknow.com. That's steve@yououghtaknow.com. Email me anytime, and I'll answer your questions on air. You can ask about anything from the sales process,
1 minute,
repairs, or specific questions you have for my wife. That's steve@yououghtaknow.com. Listen for your questions.
Shannon Burke Show, who's this?
Call me live. Saturdays 10 on 1025.
You'll talk about, man.
Chevrolet, find new roads.
All right, hang on a second, please.
Circle K, 100 last year. Other board dealers missing Monster Shack. Kids got $15 to see 16 trucks. Zombie Crusader Monster Energy.
You see the guy Jared has tried premium milk before?
Yeah.
Damn show.
It's credibility with a capital K. Now, trying his hardest not to say the F word. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show, 1025 The Bone. Drew Garabo up at 3 o'clock today. Oh, no. Later on the program, you'd think that somewhere now in the Brown family, I'm talking about Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston, that family, that at some point they would begin to shun a bathtub and embrace the shower.
What do you mean?
Well, wasn't Whitney found Christina in a bathtub, passed out, and then a couple days later was when Whitney was dead in a bathtub, and now, just recently, Bobby, Christina, once again, face down in the bathtub on some life support now. I don't even know what's going on.
We need to get some showers.
Yeah, let's get a shower in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. if I almost drowned in a bathtub because I was on some drugs and someone pulled me out and revived me up, I would never take a shower again. I certainly would take a shower and, with a Quaalude and some whiskey.
I don't think that was by accident.
Well, what do you, oh, you don't? Which one?
Both of them.
Oh, you think they tried to commit?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think that's not.
Anyway, also hold on. I don't know the name of the prison that Charles Manson is in. Which one is that? What is that? It's a very famous one.
Sing Sing.
Maybe something like that. The guards are on high alert, Kevin, right now.
What's he doing?
Because they have to keep Charles Manson from getting his semen out of the prison.
Was trying to smuggle it out?
Trying to smuggle out his semen so he impregnate his 22-year-old wife that he recently married.
Wow, man.
And did you know he had a son?
Where's his son?
His son lives in California. His son found out through DNA testing that it was in fact Charles Manson's son, and that he was he was, what do you call it when they had the baby? Conceived at an acid fueled orgy.
What was that hand motion you were doing there?
Conceived.
Mm-hmm.
That's the international signal.
That's how he was conceived.
Yes.
Is he normal?
He's fairly normal, but that was the beeped out version.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, that's
that was not supposed to happen.
Live action.
Well, that is live action. Anyway, I want to get to all of those, and I'm sorry about the kid that died skitching in St. Petersburg. You know what skitching is, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
don't. What is that?
Listen, first time I got on a skateboard in my life, my right arm was in a sling because I just had dislocated my right shoulder and it was reduced, and I had to wear the sling for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I got on a skateboard at the top of the hill that we lived on. I started to skate downward. The skateboard got loose. I fell back on my left elbow, broke my arm. So then I had gas going. Hey, what's up?
What were you doing? How are you writing?
You had to get real down like this. Like I had a lobster hand.
Oh man, that's horrible.
And I never got on a skateboard again. And I just don't. It's dangerous stuff. Some kids are great at my nephews are good at it, and our kids are great at it.
It wasn't for you. It wasn't for you.
It was not for me. And I certainly would never. Now, no matter how good I was, would hold on to a moving car while I was on there.
Okay, now I follow you. No,
and the guy wasn't wearing a helmet, and unfortunately, he's not with us any longer.
Wow.
So. All right, we have someone on the phone right now, Kevin. Who? Big one is one. Should we do the milk first?
Yeah,
we'll do the big one. Yeah. This guy's actually tried the premium milk. Jared, how are you?
Oh, great.
Doing good, Shannon. How are you?
I'm great. How does the premium milk taste?
I tell you what, it tastes very good. It is. It's almost like a creamer more than a milk.
Ooh, but it's low in fat, right? And low in sugar.
Yes. Yep.
How is it?
Our family has gone organic, and went to the Publix, and they were all out of organic milk, and I saw that on the shelf, so I went ahead and purchased that, and it's a little bit more expensive, but it is definitely delicious.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
So how is it packaged? Like, it's obviously in the cooler, right?
Right. Yep. Just above the other milk, plastic container, nothing fancy, red labeling. I think it's made by, I think it has the Kraft symbol on it. So I guess if Coke, it deals with Kraft, then
well,
that's probably who they partnered up with to make it.
All right. Premium milk. Thanks, man. I'm going to get some.
Hey,
see you, buddy. Thank you. See, Kevin?
He said it's creamy.
Creamy milk. That's the best kind.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope, yeah.
By the way, thanks to a tip on Twitter. By the way, follow me at the Shannon Burke, and thanks to a tip there. Now I now own, Kevin, measles.com.
Do you have it?
Right next to Ebola.com. Where was I?
Big one.
Let's play the big one. Thank you.
And now, the biggest story of the day. Well, maybe it's not the biggest story. Actually, I don't even know if it's really news. Shannon seems to like it, though. It's Shannon's Big One at 1.
My big one at 1 is something, it's not really news, but it certainly is newsworthy. About this time of year, that you may start to have conversations with your significant other about Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
And if it's already started this early in the game, I can guarantee you 90% of the conversations come from the female in the relationship, or you know what I mean, or the and they go something like this, honey. This year I don't want anything for Valentine's Day. Just don't even bother, because I have you and I love you and we're in love. And I just don't even worry about it. It's so stupid, made up holiday anyway. All right?
Right, yeah.
Here's my advice. Do not fall into that vortex.
Don't do it, dog.
Do not do it.
Are there any exceptions?
You are a fool.
There's never an exception.
Fool, I tell you, if you fall into that vortex.
Now, how hard should you resist? Like, let's say your significant other is adamant on not doing anything for Valentine's Day. Well, I mean, my situation, my girl told me, she's like, listen, I know next Saturday is Valentine's Day. She goes, let's not do anything. Let's save the money. She's like, I'm not into flowers all that much. She's like, you don't need to get me chocolate or candy. She's like, we don't even need to go out. Wait a second.
So she individually ruled out all of the things that you might get her.
She initiated this conversation.
Well, what she did was she picked things that I got her last year and the year before that. And she's like, don't worry about, remember how you got me flowers last year? Don't give me that this year. Remember how you did chocolate the year before? Don't have to worry about doing that this year.
What?
She really, I believe she really doesn't want to do anything for Valentine's Day.
See, you already wrapped in our duty is, man, to pull you out of this vortex right now.
I want to believe.
Listen, go get some. You better get some flowers. I'll tell you that. At the very minimum, you better get. Don't do candies.
First of all, this is the biggest trap I've ever seen.
Oh
no,
you walking right into it.
I believe her though.
Yeah,
her.
Well, then it's too late. Then.
I think I could sniff it out though.
No,
I feel like I have that ability.
That's why we're trying to tell you. You cannot sniff it out.
You can't do it. Listen, last time my wife did that, I ended up with like a $1,000 custom-made bracelet that she had made for me. When she said, "Oh, don't give me anything," and then
she got you a custom bracelet.
Yeah, she made it handmade by a dude.
What if I get her to sign a piece of paper?
He makes stuff by hand.
What if I get her to sign something?
That's not going to work either.
Sign
what are you going to sue her if she gets you something?
No, that's my out. Like if she decides that she wants to get me something nice after saying,
listen,
we're not
it doesn't
doing
matter if
anything.
she signs it.
This is what you tell her. You go, look, I know you decided not to, but I decided to get you something.
But why would I do that? If she's not going to get me anything, why do I want to get her something?
That's the trap. She's going to get you something.
Well, you got another issue there too.
Yeah, you're going to listen. So you're getting something. Just mark my words right now. At 1:10 p.m. on February 3rd, I said you are getting something for Valentine's Day. There is no way in hell that you do not get not just a card, but a tangible gift on Valentine's Day, whether she cooks something elaborate for you or you go out to dinner or she gives you something.
Extra
she wants
underwear, socks.
She wants some.
Well, okay, so what do I do if she doesn't get me anything?
You get her something, you still look,
yeah.
She looks like the heel.
But I look also like I didn't,
Oh my God!
I wasn't being a team player.
Kevin, he's too far gone.
Yeah, he's gone, man.
He's too far gone.
Don't say that.
Where is Rick J? What have you done with him?
Rick J's trying not to spend some money on Valentine's Day.
You know how much money you have to spend to dig yourself out of this?
See, that's it.
Well, I should also mention that her birthday.
You're letting Thrifty Rick get in the way of Romantic Rick.
Well, Thrifty Rick has a close eye on his bank account balance.
Well,
understands
the
value of
squeeze
$1.
off $9 for a set of for a bouquet of flowers down at the Publix.
Oh man, I gotta get them now. If they're $9, they go up to like $20, $30.
You can always walk into a Publix and spend $20 and come out there looking like a hero.
Yeah, but I'll get one of those bouquets that look like they're dead.
No, they're fresh. They're coming in fresh from Ecuador,
It's
man.
the worst. It's the best kept secret in floral arrangements.
Did you say Ecuador?
Yeah, they're coming in from Ecuador fresh that morning. Yeah, they're not. Where you think all those flowers come from?
A farm out in Apopka?
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
But maybe some South American country.
800-771-1025 is our telephone number. 1-800-771-1025.
Don't you think that you could pick up on some kind of hint, like if she's kind of trying to bait you?
Listen. Here's when you know that you're in a relationship where you no longer have to get each other something, and there's no tricks and no games.
When is that?
Is that 1 year when nothing's said about it and you didn't get anything for the other person, and then you both have nothing, and you go, man, this is true love right here.
Oh, that's it.
This is what it's all about.
True love is nothing.
I didn't give you anything, and you didn't get me anything.
That's true love. Nothing.
Yeah. Let's have sex.
Yeah.
No, wait, don't make your sex her gift. Like, baby, I'm going to give you.
I shouldn't put a bow on it?
Yeah, don't do something stupid.
It would be, listen, it would be better for you to get a little something than nothing at all.
Should I keep the receipt of whatever I get her just in case? Like, well, let's say, like, we
you want to return it later?
Well, if she doesn't give me anything.
Well, you're not returning flowers.
I told you that off the air, but yeah.
Little did I know, off the air is not really off the air.
Oh, well,
YouTube
then,
going on.
well, she's not listening, man. It's lunchtime. She's probably eating lunch or, busy doing woman stuff.
Yeah, here's Max. Max, you're on the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead.
Hey, I think Rick might be missing the actual point there.
What is the point?
I didn't hear him say that his wife said, "Don't get me anything." I heard her say, "Don't get me chocolates. Don't get me flowers."
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Are you listening to this? I think
what happened?
You're
What
on to
happened?
something. You're on. Listen, I don't think there's any big secret that that marriage is in your girl's future plans and your plans. Maybe say that again, Max. Now he's listening. You're missing what she's not saying.
She's just trying to step his game up. She's saying, "Don't buy me chocolates. Don't buy me flowers." She's not saying, "Don't buy me something nicer."
Wait. She's not saying don't buy me. She said don't buy me chocolates. Don't buy me flowers. Don't buy me this. What I want you to give me is a ring.
Right.
Oh, man.
Right. She's
Bang.
taking
Bang. That's it, dude.
Oh, the light just came on.
Oh my God, I wish you could see his face right now. That's exactly what she's saying. Max, you're a genius.
All right, guys. Have a good
Thanks,
one.
man. Hold on.
It
Wow.
makes sense now.
I want to give him a.
Well, she's doing the same thing with her birthday, which is 2 weeks after Valentine's Day. She's saying, "Don't get me anything. I don't want to do anything."
Yeah.
That's chess, not checkers, right there.
That's it. She played the player.
Wow.
Here's Jonathan. Jonathan, go ahead.
So in my 3 years of being married, my experience is if the wife says we're not going to do anything for Valentine's Day, for our birthdays, for Christmas, whatever the holiday is, you got to do something.
Yeah.
And I got caught in this one year, and I didn't get her anything. And I said, "Well, you didn't get me anything either." She's like, "Yeah, but we had sex last night, so that counts, doesn't it?"
She said that, or you said that?
She said that.
I don't know. Maybe it was a gift. How long had it been? How often do you guys have sex? That'd be the best gift of all.
A week.
Oh, a week. Yeah. Well, all right. Thank you. Just don't fall for it. Have a backup plan. Listen, if she doesn't have anything, here's how you do it and let her win. If she doesn't, if you just go through Valentine's Day like it's not a normal day, and maybe write a nice little note on a Post-it note or get a card, "Happy Valentine's Day, bloppity blue, I love you," and then you let it go. And later at night, I don't know what your plans are. If you go to dinner, whatever, if she does spring something on you, have something on you. Say, "I knew you, so I got you this." Right? You got to.
Is that how you do it?
Yes. Get something small. You can put in a.
But you're saying that I should hold back on it until.
Well, here's what you do. Let's do something. Are you guys going to go out to dinner?
I don't know what we're going to do. I didn't plan on doing anything. I was believing her.
You were going to absolutely do nothing.
Here's-
Not even bring it up.
Here's
No,
what
I
you
was gonna go golfing.
Like it's a regular day.
I got
Hang out
it.
with the boys.
Take her out to dinner. Wear shoes with laces. In the middle of dinner, get down on one knee.
Oh, no.
And she's going to start crying and then just go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got to tie my shoe."
Oh.
And Kevin and I'll be there with cameras and we'll put it on YouTube. Woo! What do you think about that, Kevin?
Proposal prank?
I put it on Snapchat too, just to make sure it gets out there.
800-771-1025. Here is, no, I don't want to take that. I don't even know if I like that guy. Should we take a break here? We got,
Yeah, I got to pull those tenderloins.
You got to pull them off?
Oh, yeah.
Let me talk to Amber first. Amber,
Yes,
can you confirm the vortex?
Shannon, you are so right.
Thank you.
Me and my boyfriend just bought a house together, so we are broke right now. And I told him, "Hey, don't worry about Valentine's Day. But if he doesn't get me something,
Listen to
I'm
this.
going to be so
Yes.
hurt, and he's going to be in trouble."
And you told and Amber, you
Thank
told
you for
him,
confirming.
You told him not to get you anything, right? You said, "No, let's not do anything. Let's save our money."
Yep, exactly.
Why do you guys
She
do
said
that?
that
Why do
because
you play
but
that
that's
game?
what she's supposed to say, but you're supposed to say your love
Man, we
is
are
stronger
grown.
than all of that.
We are grown. Why do we got to play games like
Because
this?
that's
See, now
what
I'm
it's
getting-
all about, man.
Now I'm a
I
boycott the
don't
whole thing.
want him to stress and get something too big. That's really what I'm trying to say.
Right.
But if
Okay.
he doesn't at least give me something to show how much he cares about me, yeah, he's in trouble.
Like you don't want him to run down to the jewelry store and put a tennis bracelet on the MasterCard right now, but it would be nice for some flowers and maybe a decent dinner.
Absolutely.
There you
got
go.
it.
Thank you very much, Amber. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Bye-bye.
I did not
See?
want to hear that call.
What do you mean? You got to get into the game, dog.
Yeah,
If
but
you're
see,
getting,
why are we
you're
playing
stepping
the
up the
game?
relationship game, you better get into it.
Yeah, you got to
That's
get
a-
into it.
Play
Yeah,
it, dog.
knee
Here's
deep.
another question though: why are we playing this game? If we're
It's
grown
all-
adults,
it's all a
why do we-
game.
What other
Man,
game is there to play?
It's the only game.
Yeah.
The game of life.
Why do we have to play a game? That's the point of
that's
this
what
here.
it
Why
is,
can't we
man.
just be straightforward?
Oh, man,
Man,
that's
that'd be
tried
boring. We tried that.
Yeah, that was boring. Yeah, that was lame.
Oh my God. Well, does she know about your irritable bowel syndrome?
Oh my goodness.
She's the one that told me I should get.
Rick announced this morning that he believes that you don't believe you're pretty sure you have irritable bowel.
I have something going on.
I don't even know what
do
that
you mean
is.
something?
Well, I know that I'm not.
Is it,
I'm either
like it hurts like
yeah.
It sounds like something's in you like a wolf.
I'm talking about like
is in
I
your
got
bowel.
to open up my cable app on my iPad when I go to sit down so I can because I'm there for a while.
Oh,
Like,
well, that's maybe just constipation.
That's not about irritable bowel.
Maybe you're eating too much cheese.
How many times?
It doesn't start. It doesn't stop there though. Oh, I'm talking 7, 8, 9.
You got to go to the bathroom 7, 8, 9 times a day.
Yeah.
I know a guy that divorced his wife and she was hot because she had bad irritable bowel.
Well, how could she have been?
She said, well, that's what he said. Imagine the hottest girl ever, and then imagine her on the toilet with the door open downstairs across the house and still being able to smell the odor and hear her. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my God.
That's what it is. The irritable bowel.
No, wait. He says he's 7, 8 times a day.
That's
not good.
I don't know if that's irritable bowel though.
That's something.
Maybe he's got a. Have
Well,
you taken anything, any over the counter kale pectate deal or something?
Well, see, I've actually interviewed a
tapeworm.
no, I've interviewed.
You got a couple of them in there fighting.
Yeah. I've looked up the symptoms on the web, and I have a lot of time to Google.
So now that you know you think you have it, what are you going to do for it?
I don't know. I mean, you
got to take a special pill. What do you got to eat? Soup.
I guess I got to get my
Change your
diet
diet.
dialed in. Yeah.
Well, we're about to eat some pork tenderloins from masterpurveyors.fla.com.
Yeah.
We'll take a break here because it didn't look like those are screened.
No, not
the
yet.
phones are loaded. Let's get a breakout behind our belt. We'll pull some tenderloins off. Then we're off to Need Gone, right?
That's right.
All right, hang on.
The Shannon Burke Show.
You know, I always tell you, I don't want to put you in that position. Yeah, I won't play.
Shannon Burke Show, who's this?
Okay.
What's up, man? Good.
Although I think Rob does. When I count to 3, lean forward as 2 kiss each other, and then the first one to back out of it. It's between the 2 of you. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, David. Let me put you on hold. I'll let you talk to Shannon about that. You may know a little bit more about it than I do. So hang on for me, all right? Cool. All right, cool. Hang on.
This guy said get her a panty rose from Circle K and take her to CC's Pizza. A panty rose? Hey, you know what that is, but it sounds funny.
Why is Buffalo Wild Wings the best place for postseason football? How about I answer that question with a question? Where else can you get wall-to-wall TV?
Oh, that dog biscuit guy?
Yeah, why not?
Signature sauces,
Put 'em there together.
5 seasonings, Buffalo Wild Wings, of course. What exactly is smoldering Santa Fe sauce? Well, it's the latest limited edition flavor from Buffalo Wild Wings Sauce Lab. A blend of sweet and smoky southwestern flavors. This sauce is a delicious combination of Mexican guajillo, chipotle, and jalapeno peppers. Get it while you can. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Shannon Burke Show, hang on a second.
For postseason football, and don't forget
Shannon Burke Show, hold on a second.
warm tortilla chips served with
Shannon Burke Show, who's this?
queso and guacamole.
Lenny, what's going on, man?
Wings, beer, sports.
Let me.
We should have known to bring a map and to stay together. We did not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, let me put you on here, man. I may need that line before we start playing. We have one more segment, but I'll keep you up there for now, all right? Hang on.
In fact, they're the largest inside.
Shannon Burke Show, who's this?
Woo! Now I know. And now you know.
Not quite yet for Need Gone, man. We got one more break.
Thank you, Tampa St.
All right, thanks.
Clearwater, for making us number 1.
Oh, yeah, what's that sauce on there?
Geico has been around for over 7
Josh, what's up, man?
Now that you know this, let me put even more icing on that cake. Geico could not only help you save
Yeah, we do have a pair up for grabs, yeah.
motorcycle and our
You gotta call back in about 20 minutes, though.
Oh, my God.
That's some heavy icing medicine, if you ask me.
It's done? Is it ready?
Good.
Now you do. And now I want cake.
Geico. To get a free rate quote, go to geico.com. Then buy online, over the phone, or at your local office. Look, kid, when guys like us walk into a facility in the morning, we can smell a problem. No one needs to.
Man, that camera's so out of focus.
We already know it. Today, for instance, we need a new gearbox, 6 gold valves, and a dozen belts. When I smell a problem, Treasure smells that I smell. They help me keep this place up and running. Now, that's the kind of smell I like. The sweet smell of success. Get it?
Problem is, I think it autofocuses, so it'll pick me up. That'll start to get back to you.
Oh, it's got an autofocus on?
I think that's
Oh, man. Excuse to get a long way from board, especially in a John Deere game. The Gator RSX 850i with speeds up to 53 miles per hour makes every journey. And the Gator X
You don't need no teeth.
has a 1,400-pound payload to haul your gear. Visit your John Deere dealer. Go Gator.
For 1,000 possibilities, visit EvergladesFarmers.com or myjohndeeredealer.com.
I'm Jeff Gray. If William Shakespeare were alive today, he'd probably be a well-compensated screenwriter. Even billionaire movie mogul George Lucas actually borrowed from the Bard with a new animated adventure called Strange Magic.
Is that Limbaugh?
A musical reimagining of Midsummer Night's Dream. Well, Strange Magic takes place in an enchanted forest. The fairies and trolls get into a fight involving the Sugar Plum Fairies' love potion. No need to worry. I will protect the kingdom. I hear you're doing that thing we both love.
I'm not afraid of them.
1 minute.
Is full of eclectic musical numbers, but the entire affair has a chaotic.
Oh, shit.
Without one single laugh. I'm Jeff Gray with 60-second preview.
What the hell is that?
Now on the 102.5 The Bone app.
Check out the Bone feature clip of the day today. John Ali, a
30 seconds.
member in the studio, talking about his former life of crime, including detailing his first out of 30 murders he admitted to. Clip of the day.
If you missed it, or just feel like having your mind download 102.5 The Bone app. Click on the Mike Calta Show button. Yeah, I know it's a girl's name, but are you gonna tell him? It's the Shannon Burke.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show, 102.5 The Bone. Are we, I mean, all that pork was in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Now it's still in there.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. I'll go get some of the break. It's pretty, that's pretty amazing. Pork tenderloins from Master Purveyors. Master Purveyors, FLA.com is the website. Check them out. They are the premier supplier of choice, the prime cuts of meat and pork and chicken and seafood to the best restaurants on the Gulf Coast, in the state of Florida, in Tampa. They've been doing it since 1966. Simple to order. Find what you want. It's not a big, don't expect to see a big glitzy culinary place where some guy's trying to get you to eat some salmon mousse on a sponge cracker.
No.
It's a real man's, it's a butcher. You get in there and you get your food. You know what I'm saying? And you pick it up. It's like having a buddy, a guy.
Yeah, wear some jeans and a sweater when you go in there too. It's like 30-something degrees.
I got to take
Negative-
a picture of the final product.
-4 in some areas of that place.
What's that? Oh, Lenny, is that the same Lenny? Can he play again? Because we're going to play Need Gone after this, right?
Yeah, he actually technically didn't win last week.
He did not win?
No, he gave it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me more about your irritable bowel and how it affects you. Is it gruesome every time you go? Or do you go a lot? Is the volume there? I mean, what's going on?
I wake up in the middle of the night to go.
Because you have pain there?
Yeah.
I'm on a clock, dog. Sometime between 5:30 and 6:30 to 7 in the morning, I've got to get up and go.
I'm pretty regular. As soon as I wake up, as soon as my feet hit the ground, I'm pretty much ready to go. But that's the second one of the day already. I usually will wake up at some point in the middle of the night to go take care of that.
Okay.
Then,
All right.
I mean, I don't know how graphic you guys want me to get. It's lunchtime. But
we are eating barbecued pork. What did you put on that one? That's spicy. That one.
It's a little something. It's both of them. Yeah. Just
was that that jar?
Rub?
Was that that jar you were?
Yeah. Well,
it's a secret deal.
Well, no, it's
a
not really
liquid
a
in
secret. What are you talking about? Liquid what?
The stuff in the jar you put on the
That
pork
was apple
loin.
juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's no secret.
Okay.
It's just
Just trying to
apple
get
juice.
your method down.
No,
It was pretty damn
no.
good.
All right. Well, yeah.
800-771-1025. All right, tell me the rest of the deal.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: is I didn't think at first that I had that, and then I interviewed a guy.
Here's what Rick did: instead of go to the doctor and pay a doctor, what he does, he finds a guy online who is an expert at irritable bowel, and then after we're off the terrestrial show, he fires up the studio and calls the guy and says he's pre-taping. Listen, that he's pre-taping an interview about irritable bowel for a series that he's working on, and he gets a doctor on, and he gets to talk to him for an hour about his irritable bowel
Instead of going to the doctor.
It's actually genius.
And he's like, so what if it's like this? Or what if it's like that?
And then it comes out again in the morning. This guy, he literally got like a 45-minute interview with this guy just to find out whether or not he had irritable bowel.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but if you're taking a dump 7 times a day, something's wrong.
Yeah, sometimes it's more than that.
Does something come out every time? No, you never have a home run. You never have a winner.
Oh no, I do.
What are you?
I do like that one that I have. Like when I say my feet hit the ground, that one that's efficient. Like as soon as I wake up in the morning, as soon as my feet hit the ground,
and then you go the rest of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Followed by extreme stomach pain. Yeah, and then like again, sometimes I'll be there for an hour and nothing's happening.
Well, then get up and go.
No, because it feels like it feels like something's gonna happen, and then it doesn't.
That's constipation, isn't it, Kevin? When you gotta go, and nothing comes out.
That's something different. Because constipating is more like a. That's
right. And then and when it does happen after the constipation, it's very irritated. I mean, you can hear it.
Like it's right. It's like you don't have to have much effort. It's like it's aggressively exiting.
Sometimes, other times it needs some influence. Yeah.
And if it can't get out, it's just in there going.
Oh, it hurts.
Like a badger.
Yes.
Trying to get out.
Yeah. Digging
an angry one.
More like a wombat with claws.
So what are you gonna do about
I'm
that?
sorry.
I don't know what
next he's gonna call Pfizer and do an interview with them about the pill that works to fix it and send him a sample.
So what are you eating? Are you eating?
I mean, that's the thing is I don't think that I eat things.
Like okay, what have you had today? Like, give us an example. What do you normally have?
Chicken wings, and chicken wings. Right?
I didn't eat anything today.
I've had nothing today.
Well, it's some chips and dip. We got chips and dip out there.
So you have chips and dips for breakfast. I've seen you have like zingers, like chicken fingers and hot sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like the spicy stuff, but that doesn't necessarily do it though.
Well, what do you mean it doesn't do it? It's one of the leading causes of irritable bowel.
Okay, well,
it's irritating the bowel.
Right, but like let's say I've gone 3 or 4 days without having anything super spicy, and then it happens. Then what?
Do you have bouts with this stuff? Or is it all the time?
When's the last time it happened?
Right now. It's happening right now. You got to go.
Sunday morning, I didn't leave the bathroom for about 3 hours.
All right, what'd you do? We got to trace this back. What'd you do Saturday night?
That's
Saturday night.
That's the real problem.
I had cheese pizza.
Well,
a whole one?
You are lactose intolerant.
About 4 slices.
Okay, how many? 4 slices and what else?
I've seen you eat pizza, dude. Yeah.
Do you have any beer?
Of course.
No.
Oh, you are a liar.
No, I promise you, Saturday night. No, we had a little nephew over. I didn't drink
at all.
No, nothing.
Call BS on that.
Come on, man.
But all right, but I'll buy it for right now for the sake of the argument. So what'd you do? What'd you had a lot of cheese and you drank some
pizza.
Of course, that's why you're on the toilet.
What do you mean?
Cheese pizza, 4 pieces of cheese pizza,
but I've had
some soda pop.
I've had 9 slices of cheese pizza in recent memory and not have a problem at all.
This is the first time you haven't had pizza and beer. That's the problem. You need to drink more alcohol.
That would have been the X factor.
I don't know.
It might be what you're eating.
But look, here's the thing. Well, I think I have the IBS is when I talk to that guy.
I call it IBS.
That's how we talk.
Secret.
Well, like it's a club or something.
Yeah.
Man, let's go.
Hey man, you was down with IBS?
Yeah. No, I'm not.
You mean the app? What app? Follow me on Twitter. The guy told me straight up. I gave him all my symptoms, and he's like, "You need to go see somebody." He goes, "If I were you, I wouldn't have waited this long." He said,
At that point, he figured out that you just done the interview just to get a free doctor's opinion?
Right. When I went to the Super Bowl party on Sunday, I had I parked strategically to where if I knew it was going to happen, I was going to be able to get out because there's 15 cars in the driveway. I had to park in a certain spot, so I knew I was
Yeah, gotcha.
Getting out of there.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But there's not much else you can do there, right? Besides change your diet. Like I don't know.
There's a pill. I mean, what did people used to? Were our bowels never irritated before we had IBS?
Maybe you need to get some of that in your stomach, some of that acidophilus.
Who?
Some of that Jamie Lee Curtis. You know what I'm talking about? That Yoplait.
That bacteria.
Acidophilus. This is a good bacteria. Right. Yeah, get
what
some
is it? What's it? Who does
Yoplait?
that?
What's the one?
Dannon.
It's no.
I'm talking about Aaron Andrews.
No.
You saw that video? I saw.
No. Get back. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Activia.
Halloween.
Yes. Get the men's version though, because I think it's only for women.
No. The yogurt don't know who's eating it.
Oh, well, I thought it was specifically designed for a delicate system.
Well, I mean, he has a delicate system.
Yeah, I had to agree with Kevin on that one.
You need to get your maybe you got the wrong kind of microbes in there. You got to get some more microbes in there fighting.
You should. You really should.
I need some reinforcement.
You need some bacteria. You
Man.
need to go to Whole Foods and get the carton of live bacteria.
No, whoa, hold on.
What? A carton of live bacteria?
And it'll go to work in your stomach and get it right.
Now, here's the thing: is I've thought about doing that, but I have about a 2.5 hour drive each way.
You don't want it to work.
That's a long time for it to get right.
What if it gets right about an hour into
That's good. It's working.
Do you see these bathrooms?
It's not about that.
I am
Let me
not
tell you.
doing
It's
my
about the health of
business.
your colon. What we're
You'll
talking
have
about.
a force to overcome you so strong it won't matter where you are. It's like love. It's going down right now. You can't stop it.
Oh man.
Maybe it's like a gentle laxative overnight.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Well, see, here's the thing: is sometimes I would need something to get it out. Other times I don't want it.
I don't think you have a condition because listen, at least once or twice a week, I'll eat something where if we go out for like Indian food, I know for a fact that about 4:30 I'm going to have like you said, a force that needs to be dealt with right away. Yeah, and I got to get up.
Sweating. You hear the winds blowing.
I don't hear any winds blowing.
Winds of war.
I do start sweating. Winds of war.
I just get up, I grab my laptop and say, I'm gone.
Yeah,
that's about it.
I go to the other side of the house. Like, I gotta go. I gotta see you later. I gotta go. But I'm not in there that long.
Yeah.
But
I'm in there a long time. My girl puts on a movie.
Oh no, I just have a sense of urgency, and everything goes great, and I can go back to bed even at that point.
Megan will go shopping sometimes. She knows, and we only have the one bathroom, so she's kind of she's screwed if if
she'll
it
leave
comes
the
down.
house.
Yeah,
if you're in there that long.
Yeah.
Oh,
she'll go on with it. We were supposed to go shopping or whatever.
That's a good woman right there that'll put up with your irritable bowel.
Get you some yogurt, man. Get some of that good yogurt.
Don't even like yogurt.
Okay, well, they got it in a pill form too.
Okay, that
you don't even taste anything.
Get some yogurt. Get some yogurt covered raisins or something that taste good.
Yeah, but here again though, I don't
probably not the same yogurt.
I need to know how to time this out so I'm not halfway into my drive.
You just need to know where the stops are, where the good stops are.
Let me tell you when to take it. When you take it,
oh, yeah.
when you're about 5 miles away from your house, then take some. Well, it takes a long time for
you don't know your system well enough. You know how far you got.
Not lately.
Oh, not lately.
This is all happened within like the past year and a half.
And when it's incoming, how much warning do you have?
Ooh. Sometimes it's a surprise attack.
Now you may get
other times it's like a hurricane. You may have some notice.
Are you opposed to an adult diaper?
Yes.
All right, then take it when you get home.
You might have Crohn's.
Oh no! Well, then you won't have to worry about it. Just you have a
You don't necessarily have to have that.
I got a cousin that got a colostomy because he has Crohn's.
What's weird now is like my ears perk up when I hear those commercials. Like, are you always looking for a bathroom? Do you plan your day around the men's room?
Gotta go right now.
Not.
Is that the one?
Lately, yes, I have. Like, I now pay attention to those commercials.
Maybe they gave you this disease to make you listen to their commercials.
That's not right.
800-771-1025. We'll talk more about your little irritable bowel.
Yeah, man.
I honestly don't know what to do. I mean, I don't think there's much you can do besides change your diet, and I don't know exactly what it is that's doing it. So
it's a lot more too. But after this, Need Gone, America's favorite. What? What?
Eat some of that pork. That
got
plenty of acid in it.
See, I'm worried. What if the pork ain't? Well,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
See, I think about a lot of things.
You better go in there and eat some of that pork.
Need Gone coming up next. Stick around.
The Shannon Burke Show. Calta's Cash. That's right, Mike is giving you money for pretty much nothing. Listen to the Mike Calta Show every day at 7 a.m. to hear a classic open letter from Galvin. Then that same day at 9:30 a.m., Mike will ask a question about the open letter. Like, what did Galvin think was the real reason Fonzie would tell high school guys to sit on it? And if you have the answer, you win $500 of Mike's money. He's pretty much like a fat Ben Stein. You can win Mike Calta's cash every day just by listening to the Mike Calta Show. Mornings from 6 to 10 on the station that gives you money. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Lawyer, radio superstar, The Dom. Tune into The Bone this Sunday from 10 to noon as the official legal counsel of the Mike Calta Show. Ask The Dom answers all of your legal questions. Personal injury, divorce, DUI, drug charges, you name it. Sponsored by Gulf Coast Injury Center.
Mike Calta here for Dr. Bassin and TampaHairMD.com. If you got up this morning and ran your fingers through your hair and you realize you're losing...
Dr. Bassin's office, go to TampaHairMD.com and see all about the NeoGraft technology, a painless, scarless procedure in which they take your own hair and create new growing hair. Dr. Bassin's team at HairMD continues their commitment to provide natural-looking hair restoration with the safest, most effective technologies available. And now they have the ARTIS robotic hair restoration. All this amazing technology under one roof. There's no other clinic anywhere in the state of Florida that offers both technologies. Hair restoration is a one-size-fits-all, and Dr. Bassin's team will match your goals, lifestyle, hairline, and hair type to the technology that's right for you. Go to TampaHairMD.com right now and set up a free consultation. And if you decide to get the procedure, mention the Mike Calta Show and they'll give you $1,000 off. Go to TampaHairMD.com and get on your way to a new, thicker head of hair. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
So we were set this February 22nd for the Daytona 500. One of the classic grandstands that have been there for some of the most famous wins in racing history, or in the all-new grandstand, where fans have better witness to all one chance to experience Daytona and the real history. The Daytona 500, Sunday, February 22nd. To guarantee your seats, call 1-800-GIFT-SHOP or visit Daytona500.com. Brandon Bryan's here, host of the Real Estate Quarterback Show. Sunday,
so that's pretty good rating. Yeah, it's not bad, man. I'd like to sit down with you and just kind of get a little breakdown of what all of that means. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but...
Miss your chance to win a brand new 2015 Corvette Stingray during the 6th annual Stingray Chevrolet raffle. Hi, I'm Steve Hurley. Just a $5 raffle ticket could put you in the driver's seat of a bright red 8-speed automatic Corvette Stingray, easily the most exciting vehicle we've ever raffled. Winner will be drawn March 8th at the Florida Strawberry Festival. 100% of all proceeds benefit unity in the community, with every dime going to local charities. So get your $5 raffle ticket today at Stingray Chevrolet or at StingrayChevrolet.com. And you can win a brand new 2015 Corvette Stingray. Chevrolet, finding new roads.
Raffle is being conducted by
That's good news.
You know what I like better than that?
God damn, I cannot see
Stingray Chevrolet is the source of the prize.
I'm so
You
glad.
need to go get your glasses updated?
Huh?
We gotta go get them updated?
Yeah. I mean, but without them, I'm completely, there's no, utterly fucked. Utterly fucked.
I mean, can you see anything? Like, what?
I can barely make out your faceless, but I can't read. My right eye can't read that board.
That's not bad, though. I mean, you're pretty far away without...
My right eye can't read anything on that shit.
What about your left eye?
Like this, I can. Jim, Alan, David, and Lenny. Like this, I don't see shit.
Wow.
Nothing. What do they call it? A stigma.
Nearsighted?
Or online at myedoctor.com. Your medical history will be reviewed by a U.S. licensed doctor, and once approved, your prescription medication will be shipped to your door as soon as today. Since the pharmacies are located in the U.S., it's the quickest and most secure way to order medication. Now services at NYEDR.com. That's myedoctor.com. NYEDR.com. 1-800-640-9134.
Hi, this is Mike.
And this is Haley of Tampa Bay
Some guy on Twitter.
And we buy houses cash. If you
You know what I should have done?
fair price, call us.
Wish I would have done.
435-3180.
What?
I wish I would have charged those on the
My
grill
house is
first.
in any condition, any price range,
But I-
in any location.
It's kind of
We're not
rough.
realtors
I need
associated with any realty.
Oh, like sear it?
Yeah, sear it better. Because you can't really sear with the Traeger. I should sear first. You know, once we move, it'll be easier because I can come in with the food already cooked. That's what I was telling Rick. I live 5 minutes away. I can come like, I can just come to work on Tuesdays and I got a hot bag and I have a cooler and a couple blankets. I wrap it up. It'll stay on temperature for 4 hours.
I'm sure we work something out with Vietnam, the name of the bar, just because they've got a full kitchen back there.
Yeah, but you don't want to. Yeah, you don't make it complicated.
Yeah, we might discover something in their kitchen that makes us want to never eat there again.
Yeah, well, I probably won't never.
I had some wings here last night. They're pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I guess if you fry the shit out of them. There's another place in there. There's a Chinese place.
Yeah, it's Chinese Peruvian.
There's a Mediterranean grocery store in the corner of the parking lot. And there's a
30 seconds.
Greek place across the street.
A what?
A Greek joint.
Oh, yeah?
A Greek restaurant, yeah. All the time.
We need some interns.
We need a new toilet, Rick.
V-necks, hair gel, and oversized jewelry. It's the Shannon.
Welcome back to the program. 102.5, The Bone. Drew Bravo up at 3 o'clock. The Bone Daily Rewind after that. We got some great ratings news. That was pretty awesome, wasn't it?
Sweet.
Yeah. Bang, bang. We're gonna do it. We're gonna play Need Gone. If you've never played it, it's quite a treat. On the old Craigslist. By the way, you get anything on Craigslist, anything at all.
I love it. I'm on Craigslist every day for it.
Really?
Oh yeah, every day.
You just want to see what's available out there just in case you want to get something.
I have the searches. Man, I have my searches saved, and when stuff new pops up, it automatically sends me an email.
If I'm looking for like an old International Harvester, old International Scout, like a 4x4. It's an old truck that don't make anymore. But every once in a while you stumble on a really good one. I've owned a couple. I'd like to get one for my wife. She likes it, rugged thing. So I just look for that one thing.
Just random stuff.
Every once in a while it'll pop up. It's rusty, or it's good, or it's affordable, or I don't have any money to buy it, or whatever. But yeah, it's great for just dialing in on one thing, because you'll find it. You ready to play?
Yeah.
Should we? Let me talk. Can you pop the thing on the thing with the people? Like, who do you want to play for? What's up? Is David on? Is David playing? David, what's going on? What do you want? Are you playing the game or what? Okay. You can. Well, I thank you. I thought. All right. Let me put you on hold. I will play for you. How's that, David?
I don't know what kind of games he's
all right. I'm playing for David.
He's willing to play any kind of game. I want to play for Lenny.
We're going to play for Lenny. Lenny SBK is going to try to win for you this time, all right? All right. Hold on. And let's get Alan to play live. How's that? Right? Alan, you want to play live? All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Need Gone. Oh.
Fiber guy. Need
Gone. Open up my Need Gone email.
Yeah.
Alan, I will try my hardest. We will try our hardest to make sure that we explain to you if there's something important in the visual.
Put it up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Can I point out? Well, never mind.
Go ahead. No.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's go. Let's go line one. Object one.
Item one is
one.
a mini wet saw. Excuse me. This is
wet saw.
A mini wet saw. This is good for homeowners. Need Gone.
It's good for homeowners, Kevin. I'm going to say a Need Gone. Let's let Alan go first. Alan, what do you think? Oh.
Now, what do you cut with a wet saw?
Tile.
Concrete tile.
Okay.
Okay.
You run it. Oh, that looks like a table saw. It doesn't look like a wet saw, but I'll go with what it says. I'll say this thing is $125.
I'm gonna say it's $200.
What do you think?
Alan's on the board, $50.
Wow.
$50. That's it.
Nice job, Alan. All right, next item.
The next item up is a commercial high-speed panini grill slash.
Look at that,
press.
Kevin. You can open a whole business center around this piece of machinery.
It says it's 75% faster than the standard sandwich press.
With a sandwich press.
Oh,
Speed panini sandwich. You could
flop
in
all day long.
In 30 seconds, your sandwich will turn out warm on the inside and perfectly toasted on the
30
outside.
seconds. I'm gonna say this thing's got to be expensive.
That's a whole. Oh, yeah.
Let's say $1,200. It looks like it's restaurant quality. $1,200.
Commercial grade.
What do you think, Kevin?
I'd like a panini. Well, restaurant $1,500.
If I wasn't trying to, stay low on carbs, this is an item I'd be interested in. Alan, what do you think? $500, he said.
Kevin's on the board, $1,749.
Wow, that's a nice piece of kitchen equipment there. All right, next item.
The next item up is a two-door glass freezer slash merchandiser.
Like that.
They're pretty cool, aren't they?
What do you do for the place?
Oh, okay.
That thing right there. It's a cooler, like a commercial restaurant glass front cooler.
It's like what you would see all your Pepsi stored in at the corner store.
Well, like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
The Pepsi case.
Right. You go first, Kevin.
Man, I have no idea how much one of those would cost, but let's say I'm gonna go back to $1,500.
$1,500. Alan, you want to go next? Double door, $1,000. He says. I am going to come in at $750.
$750 does not do it. Kevin gets the point. $1,799.
Oh man, that's pricey.
Yeah, that's a tad, but it's nice. Once you get it though, you'll forget about how much you paid for it. And then it'll be so nice.
What is this?
The next item up is a left-handed door.
A left-handed door.
He says it's a left-handed door.
It's
It's made out of pine. It has white paint on the other side.
That's where all the action is.
Left-handed door.
It's a glass wood frame, one of those like a patio door glass, Alan. I'm gonna go first on this one and say that door is $250. Doors are expensive, trust me.
Man, well then $350. Ooh, it's expensive.
Alan, what do you think? Ooh, all right.
150 is all he wants. Shannon's on the board.
Wow, I was in the market for a left-handed door just recently. Oh, this is nice.
The next item up. This next item up is
a lawn jockey.
It's a lawn jockey. It's from the 1860s. It's a Jocko Graves edition.
There were different editions.
It's cast iron.
The black lawn jockey you'd see in southern homes in the front yard that held a chain or a lantern that held a part of the entrance and hold it. Yeah.
Well, apparently in the article it said, I didn't write it all down, but they said in this description that the lantern was used to symbolize when the slaves could go to a safe house. If you saw this jockey out front and there was a lantern in his hand, that during the time when the slaves were escaping.
I don't know about that now.
That's a tough
I know a bunch of southern, gentlemen, they call themselves, that like to have this in there.
Cast iron, no rust, no cracks, and it's a total of 27 inches tall.
Now, it's a real deal. It's a real one. Well, these things are valuable. I know that.
Huh.
But who would buy it? What would you do with it?
I'll go first.
All right.
$1.
I'm going to say this thing is probably $400. Alan?
He wants $1,100 for this job. Shannon's point.
Holy mackerel.
Next item up is a Packard hood ornament. Not sure what year it came from, but I was told in 1950.
That is nice.
What are you going to do with that thing?
Man, do some cool stuff with it.
Put it on your car?
Maybe. It's a beautiful, like a swan head ornament from Packard. Make some art with it. I'm going to say this thing is $500.
$150.
Alan?
That would be Kevin's point, $200.
Wow, it's nice.
Kevin is in the lead with 3. Shannon has 2. Alan has 1.
That's me and Lenny.
All right, here's a picnic basket.
Next item up is a large picnic basket. It comes with 2 wine glasses, 2 large jugs, 20 plastic spoons, 20 plastic knives, and 20 plastic forks.
Man, yeah. Why do you have all those people at your picnic for?
Well, you have them at the house if you got 20 people showing up.
There's no room for food in the thing. You got so much.
Nah, that's gonna be a heavy basket.
That's why you get Kevin's cooler with the towels.
Yeah. How much stuff is inside again?
There's 60 different pieces of utensils. There's 2 wine glasses and 2 jugs.
Alan, why don't you go first on this one? $35, he says. Kevin.
Oh, it's a little more than that. $125.
$250.
Alan's point, she only wants $5 for this.
Okay, that doesn't even make any
That's
sense.
because the man she went on a picnic with did her wrong, and she wants to forget all about it.
What if it was a Valentine's Day picnic?
Here's a Babe Ruth baseball.
No, well, this is a Reggie Jackson autographed baseball.
On Craigslist.
The description says,
Be gone.
I won this at a raffle when I was a little kid, but I lost the certificate of authenticity.
Yeah.
Well, you lost it all.
It's gone now, buddy.
Be gone.
Isn't it gone? Unless you take it into Pawn Stars, they call the guy that's the expert on the ship. He'll come out and tell you.
You can get it recertified.
I know it costs you. Kevin, you want to go first?
He wants $100 for this.
Alan? 150.
150. That's on the money. 150.
Oh, man.
Alan just took the
That might
lead.
be a worthless ball, you know.
It is.
Completely worthless.
It's all work.
We have 2 items up
What's
left.
up next?
Alan and Kevin are in the tied for the lead.
All right.
The next item up is a lounge pass for United Airlines.
A lounge pass.
A lounge pass. This is they have that like this special little section that you can be in.
Yeah.
Apparently in there, they're normally $100.
For United, it's for United.
Right, for United. They're normally $100 a piece. These ones expire on the 28th of this month. Inside that lounge, you get Wi-Fi, you get free beverage and light snacks.
Yeah.
You get bar service, you get use of fax machines, you can make local calls, and they even give you a DVD player and speakers. You can.
Yeah, it's really nice, man. Yeah. These are nice. So these are normally $100.
Right.
How many are there?
This is for a pair.
A pair.
A pair.
Alan, go first. $30. Kevin.
$100.
$150.
This is Alan's point. $50 is
Wow. All right, last item.
Last item is a stroke
What the
sander.
hell is that?
I'm not sure what
Sand.
it is. I'm not sure exactly
Look
what
at
this
that
is.
thing.
Somebody built it.
A stroke sander.
That's what they call it, a stroke sander.
A stroke sander. It looks like a. What does it look like? A catapult.
It's got 4 212 belts on it. It's got an area of 4 foot for workspace.
A stroke what?
Stroke sander.
It looks like something that you would use to crush a lawn jockey with.
It's got a 3 horsepower motor on it, and it says here that he made it for a customer, but the customer didn't pay for it until he got a court date, and now it's mine. I need it gone.
I don't even know what it is.
Where's that boat? Is that a boat next to it?
Yeah, it's a boat.
Oh, I bet it's some kind of nautical deal. Like some part of the boat you sand with this thing, you know?
You hoist the boat up with it?
Oh, I see.
Maybe you
Yeah,
run
that
this
could work.
on the boat or
Or maybe it's some kind of weird sexual contraption.
a stroke sander.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna let you go first, Alan. I'm gonna go in the middle here. I'm gonna say $1,100.
Ooh.
I need my stroke sander.
I'm gonna have to say $350.
And you said 1,100, Shannon?
I did.
$1,000. If your point goes to Shannon.
Oh,
Still making Alan the winner.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second, Alan. Good play.
Everybody's
a winner. Right.
Everybody's a winner. We can do first and second today if you want to.
We can?
Yeah.
Oh, and when we get back, do we have this new thing where you send out this?
We do.
We'll talk,
I
we'll
thought
talk
that
about
could be for your buddy David.
Oh, okay, then I played. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. When we get back, we'll talk about him as a new sponsor, and a story about a dude that walks 21 miles back and forth to work in Detroit at a factory for $10.55. I'm sorry. For $10.55 an hour. His round trip was 21 miles. He did it. He's been doing it for a decade. And he no longer has to, and it's going to blow your mind what happened to change his life. Stick around.
That was a quick knee gun, right? Good.
Yeah.
Hey, is this David? Hey, David, it's Rick here. Let me get a phone number I can call you back at. Go ahead. Actually, you know what, David? Do you have an email address? Because you're in Canada. And, I'm not trying to rack up some long distance calls here. Huh? Oh, you're in Florida?
Tell him to stop calling himself
Canadian.
Misrepresentation. Okay, I got you. What's your number then, David? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, 7516. David, I'm going to call you back around 3 o'clock today, all right? Okay. All right, I'm going to call you back around 3 o'clock. Thanks, David. I'll put you back on there. Hang on.
Are you ready to get
He's still.
budget is holding you back? Then come to LASIK Plus. We're offering our best
Alan.
price ever, starting as low as $250.
Hey, man. Let me get your phone number, and then I'll call you back after the show, and I'll get all the details for what prize that you want to win. So go ahead with your phone number.
Surgeons that performed over 1.3 million procedures and are among the top national providers.
1713. All right, just so I know, if you have your choice of either a $20 gift card to Planet X or the Bob Seger tickets for Thursday night, which would you rather have? Hello? Speaking. He's at the Emily Arena. Hey, how are you? The gift card. Okay. All right, Alan, I'll call you back around 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm on the air right now. I'm broadcasting a radio show. I'm at a commercial break. Man, we gotta go back there today, huh? Can we do it tomorrow?
Hey, it's Calvin from the Mike Calvin Show. Here to tell you about.
Hey, it's not gonna take very long, is it?
Hey, all right, well, I'm going to have to let you go so I can have this line back for the show, but I appreciate you playing me, John. Hey, Lenny. Hey, man, got to try
What's your
to
name?
tomorrow.
Looks great. Certified expertise, security, and quality to ensure your complete satisfaction.
So you're headed there now?
What do you mean? What did you win on Friday? I'm the one that's supposed to be calling you back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tell you what.
Oh, that's because you don't have any wheels to go down there and pick anything up.
3 or 5 even. If you can do that.
Well, I'll tell you what I can give you. I'll tell you what I can give you is I can probably hook you up with. You have a dog?
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Later.
All right. I'll hook you up with some bully sticks. All right, perfect. Lenny, what's your phone number? Oh, is it 727-457-6170? All right. I'll tell you what. Let me call you back after the show. I'll hook you up with those bully sticks. The bully sticks. It's an all organic chew toy for your dog.
Weird water squirting on my ass.
All right.
I want more to it. I want one of those Japanese toilets, but they're like $4,500.
A Japanese toilet?
A Japanese toilet. Oh, they're badass.
What does it do?
Huh?
What does it do?
It shits. It'll shit for you.
Oh, the toilet the guy in Seattle had, dude. Oh my God, this thing it had a remote control, but it slid into a mount on the wall. You walk in and hit a button. The lid goes up, another button. Seat goes up, light turns on. There's a fan inside it to suck out the boo-boo smell.
Yeah.
There's a cleaning mode. Oh my God. He said it was.
Think about this. Why not spend a bunch of money on a nice toilet? You're gonna use the bathroom every day.
Yeah. But do it in your own bathroom. Don't do it in the bathroom you get. Well, maybe do it.
No, they don't deserve all of that. I don't want them in there that long. I want an uncomfortable toilet. Loosen the screws on the seat.
Longboard. This is a limited time offer, so call now. Visit celebritycruises.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel agent. Offer applies to select sailors. Taxes, fees, and tour stuff, service, other restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
Hey, looks like we'll run to school with that house. Okay, let's see what's inside.
This is the Alarm Force Central Station. Identify yourself immediately. The authorities have been dispatched.
Let's get moving.
I'm telling you, those little robots gonna be getting you. Those little robots ride down the street, you in the backyard, smoking a joint. So hit that spotlight. What are you doing? Identify yourself. Calling the authorities.
Man, Randy Quaid has lost his mind. I got a video of him banging his wife who's wearing a Rupert Murdoch.
Colorado for Continental Wholesale Diamonds, where they've got a Valentine's Day gift that fits any budget from $99 diamonds to whatever you can dream up for that special someone. Continental Wholesale Diamonds has it. If you've got an idea for a special design you can't seem to find, Continental Toast Jewelry on-site licensed by the office. So don't go anywhere else for downtown jewelry, or you will pay more. Continental Wholesale Diamonds is Tampa's diamond wholesaler, and that means no middleman making you pay more. Pay less for top quality diamonds.
So he's the next job now.
Continental Wholesale Diamonds.
1 minute.
Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Happy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can
I'm sending this to you if it's clean.
at your local pharmacy. You can afford not the cost. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-589-0973 today and save up to $500. And
Gotta get it.
pills for just $99.
No, that's bad, brother.
It's got to be, yeah, it's got to be. It's way late in the deal, but it's got to be added later.
Send it to me. I'll do it in the next break. Try it.
3/4 of the way through, he says F. I haven't listened to the rest of there.
Late in the deal.
Late in the deal.
That's late in the deal. Now, trying his hardest not to say the F word. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Wow, listen to that music. The hell is this? Good thing I won't be forgetting my iPad tomorrow.
Oh, come on, man. It's not
What
that
the hell is this? What is this? Sounds like you're at the club, Kevin, doesn't it?
That's
I'm at the club. It's like,
who knows?
yeah, that's a dance. Oh, it's this song.
Stabbing
Sounds
Westward.
like
Yeah.
It's a good song. Who are these people?
Stabbing Westward.
Yeah.
make you have to go music.
Yeah, this is irritable bowel music right here. This is what it is. If you had to put the irritable bowel to a soundtrack, would this be on it?
Yeah, this and Pantera would be on there.
Irritable bowel's a great name for a band, as a matter of fact.
I'll tell you what, if there was some music that I could play and it would help things along, I would do it.
I'm sending you a piece of audio.
We need that new D'Angelo album.
What?
Nice and easy. It'll be nice and easy.
That'll do it.
I had to send it to your phone. Can I send it to your phone? It's a lot easier that way. Oh, maybe I can do it. Hold on.
I can just find it.
Randy Quaid's lost his mind.
I know the story.
Again? How many times can you lose it?
He is a rambling diatribe. In the background, he's growing. By the way, he's growing an Uncle Si Duck Dynasty looking beard that's rounded off. He is completely off the reservation.
He was good
in Independence Day. When did he get crazy?
I don't know, but he claims that he's owed money by Warner Brothers for Independence Day because it did so well.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says he's owed money by who else? Who's the other cat? Some other movie that he was in. I don't know. Because it did so well. But I think you cut your own deal. If you got what you got and you agreed to get what they're going to give you, then you have no recourse.
He pissed them off. Just like Suge Knight pissed them off.
Was it? Oh, he pissed off the Illuminati.
Yeah.
This needs a little bit of editing. I'll send it to you now. It's entitled X. Oh, it's not. Because I'm just for speed's sake. We can play the first few minutes of it before he. We can always the button.
Not about late in the deal.
Yeah, late in the deal.
Yeah.
Late in the deal, he says the F-bomb.
Yeah.
He apparently he prints a picture of Rupert Murdoch's face and makes it into a mask, and then his wife puts it on, and he has sex with her while she's wearing a Rupert Murdoch mask.
Now that's different.
Yes.
What's that? What point is he trying to prove?
That he is nutty.
That he's banging Rupert Murdoch.
Yes.
The way Rupert Murdoch's banging him. I get it. I understand crazy talk.
Well, that's about as crazy as it gets.
You just have to make sure, you have to listen to it to make sure it's not directed at you.
How do you know?
Because you can just listen. Keep listening. They're like, they'll tell you who's messing with them. And once they look at him and be like, it's you, then that's when you got to go.
What am I telling you about? The guy that walked 21 miles every day?
What?
Yeah, now he's got a ride.
It's a great story. The guy's been walking 21 miles round trip to work every day for over a decade. They're a Michigan college student, knew what was going on here, was inspired by the guy. She started one of the online campaigns, fund this or whatever.
GoFundMe.
Wait. How far was he walking?
21 miles round trip. They talk about.
I don't know if I believe it. 21 miles, man.
Yeah, well,
that's a long way.
James Robertson spent nearly all of his free time walking. Listen,
right?
He would. Let's see. Well, they write it out. Okay, here we go. He starts his trek at 8 a.m. to catch a bus that'll take him to Troy, Michigan, to the mall there, where before he walks 7 miles to Shane Mold and Engineering, where he begins his 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. shift, and it has perfect attendance.
Mm-hmm.
Then he reverses the whole deal. It's 4 hours to get him home to walk. There's like one bus he can take, and then he can walk 5 miles, and then take some other weird. But there's a banker in the morning that sees him often enough and has given him a ride in the last decade a number of times enough to know that it's snowing in Detroit right now. Right. That he's been helping him a lot. But what?
I want to know what kind of shoes he's wearing. Man,
it's weird how everybody gloms onto this deal. Yeah, he's got to go through shoes like crazy.
I mean, he's wearing them out.
He's really got he's probably figured out the perfect shoes, the perfect socks. Probably got a Dr. Scholl's insole.
His feet are done. Yeah.
He probably got corns and
just
ingrown.
all, yeah.
Oh, I bet he's in great shape though. He's in his 50s.
Probably.
So the student sees him and she's inspired by it. His determination. I don't know if that's determination or just plain stupidity to walk 21 miles round trip to work for less than $11 an hour.
And to do it for 10 years, you would think that he would try to better himself so he didn't have to.
And he said,
could you get mad at him if he was late? Couldn't really get mad at him.
A computer science major.
Feet stop working?
A computer science major at Wayne State University set up a campaign on crowdfunding with a goal of raising $5,000. Within an hour, they had more than $2,000 total to date. Anybody?
Oh, I bet it's
$10,000.
A ton of money.
60-some plus $1,000.
60,000.
60 grand.
And on top of that, a local car dealership caught onto this, and they said, "We'll just give him a car."
Oh,
so
let him keep the 60 grand.
Well, they don't know sure about keeping it.
Never let you keep
money. Makes him crazy. This guy, yeah.
I bet.
He what they're going to do is put it in some type of fund that'll help to maintain the car and pay some insurance over a long period of time,
and teach him how to drive.
Yeah, and the rest will be used for one of those foot scrapers. One to scrape that foot once a day. Scrape that callus off.
Yeah. I'd like to see his feet.
Ugh.
Have you seen that like petty egg thing, the infomercial where it's it's like a cheese grater, but for
Mike Calta used to make people eat those shavings on pasta to win prizes.
Right, what kind of prize? It's better be
not really big ones.
It'd be like an Xbox or something.
Fettuccine.
You do it for an Xbox? Is that what you're saying?
Xbox One. Let's get
Xbox.
specific now. Not no old ass Xbox. No, I'm saying.
What about a Dreamcast?
It would have to be something like that, though. Not like tickets.
That's a pretty big prize.
60 grand. I mean, people are very, very charitable. You tell a story, and if it's a good one, then people want to give and help somebody out.
And they don't even really check too far either. They just go, this sounds good. Click.
Yeah,
I should
start. Well, when you think about it, the average person has a decent heart, and they really see someone on the street that mom and a kid, they really need some help. I think 90% of human beings are good enough to recognize that and want to help a little bit. And if you get a ton of people willing to give a couple of bucks, then you're going to have a lot of money.
Yeah, but that's a problem. You don't really think about how much money's everybody else is giving.
Right.
You give your little part, right. And then this person now is $1 million. And some people don't deserve that money.
No, I agree.
You remember that grandmother that was bullied on the bus?
Yes.
And she ended up getting like $700,000.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I do remember. She got $700,000.
No one touched her. No one threatened violence against her. They just called her fat and everything.
And that $700,000.
And she quit her job because somebody called her fat.
Wow. That's the trouble with this crowdfunding.
That grandmother did not deserve that money.
We should all start crowdfunds or Kickstarters and see.
Tell a sad story.
See,
it started out good where people had real legitimate missions. And now it's just like girls want some boobs.
Well, what was the one guy who wanted to make the best potato salad? He
got
right.
17,000 or something like that.
And all of that, the legitimate efforts never get any publicity. But potato salad, man, what is that about? People don't like potato salad.
That's because everybody went, this would be goofy. I'm going to give him $5.
And then all of a sudden, you made this jackass rich.
Yeah, 100,000
right.
people do that.
Is it? Does the website? Do these websites discriminate against anybody? If some guy comes on with something crazy like that, they'll let anybody on board?
That's a good question. I don't know. They probably filter it out somehow.
Do they ever check back and make sure you use the money like you said you were going to use it?
No, nobody checks back.
Nobody cares.
No, nobody cares about anything.
So we could start a crowdfund like we want to build our own helicopter in our backyard.
Yeah, and if we have a compelling story, you can put a video presentation,
right?
And if enough people buy into it, you can crowdfund anything. But it would be better for something that fits with the show,
Yeah. Well, that's amazing to me. 800-771-1025 is our telephone number if you want to get involved in the program. What was I? What did I have? I was going to tell you about our new sponsor. Do we have some fanfare for them?
Oh yeah.
We we're all dog people here, and thank you. There we go. We really put this product through the test. BullySticksOrganic.com is the name of the company. It's a mail order. This family had a dog that couldn't have real treats because it had a really weird stomach deal. So they tried everything and did the research and came up with a treat that was, they're rawhide and they got antlers in there. They got all different types of rawhides. All the products come from South America. They don't use that cheap Chinese crap. South America beef isn't tampered with, and it's really good for you. And the cattle graze in open fields, and it's not like here where they're prodded with an electric. And they get, oh, help me! All the products are FDA, CFIA, and USDA approved. They're nutritious treats. They're very high in protein, low in fat. Even if you're really, and let me tell you, they're interesting designs. A couple of them there. If your dog normally destroys a treat in a record time and it's just gone, this is the product for you because they will take forever to get through one of these. Hours and hours and hours. Any dog will love their stuff. We have a box set. We keep it at home. BullySticksOrganic.com. Put in promo code. What do they get? They put promo code Shannon in there.
10% off their order.
10% off your order. Promo code Shannon. They'll ship it right to you. Matter of fact, we have a Burke Show gift pack of BullySticksOrganic.com to give away today.
That's right.
How are we going to do that?
Well, I think Lenny's already got him.
Oh, Lenny got it?
Yeah, Lenny is also one of those guys that has to walk everywhere because he didn't have a car.
Really?
So
we do
21 miles.
Let's do a crowdfund for Lenny.
Yeah.
How far he walks?
Wait, man. We don't know. Lenny might be a scumbag. You already got a whole promotion going for him.
This guy, the guy in Detroit, no one checked him out.
Nope.
You know what I mean? I'd be worried about that. You wouldn't be worried about that? Or about you gave some money? In over an hour, they had over $2,000 in his GoFundMe.
That's a lot of money.
And then some people don't get a dime.
See, how many people do you figure are making a living on the GoFundMe and not really doing anything?
Well, I don't know.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Isn't well, I guess you're just trusting in the person, right? That I'm going to use this money to do blah, blah,
what
blah.
I say I'm going to use it for, yeah.
Yeah. And then the people check back with you, go, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing with all that money? Man.
And then for some of them, you get, you donate $10, you get a bumper sticker and a keychain.
Oh, yeah.
Or
remember the one, the greatest cooler ever. You invested a certain amount of money and you got one of the first ones. Those guys were serious.
Well, remember, we just had that lady on too. I can't remember her name right now. But
we've got breaking news.
Breaking news?
We've got breaking news.
Who did it?
We've got breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, rap mogul Suge Knight has been rushed to the hospital after pleading not guilty to a murder charge with chest pains.
Oh, man.
Suge Knight rushed to the hospital.
Not Suge.
Suge down for the count.
Damn, Suge.
Vanilla Ice is the only one happy about that.
Now, what were you? They reversed his bond, or they revoked his bond, which means he had to go back to jail.
Yeah.
And then they read the new. Now they're saying that he deliberately killed that guy,
ran him over, and they said it was video.
Premeditated murder is what they're calling it.
Yeah, that's the worst.
There's video.
Mm-hmm. That's
wow.
what they said.
This all happened like what, on the set of a music video or a movie?
On the set of that Straight Outta Compton movie, right? The NWA movie.
Oh,
so he probably heard the news that they want to put him in because he
was out there having some kind of beef argument with a couple triple OGs, and then he got confused and tried to run somebody over allegedly.
Got confused.
He got confused.
Didn't realize there were security cameras out there.
Right. You
Well,
know, and then
this afternoon or just now, so shocked to hear the charges that that he just had, had some chest pain. He says, "Yeah, wouldn't you? I mean, let's face it. He's a big man. His cholesterol numbers are probably way out of whack. You know?
Yeah, he's a big joker.
What do you mean by that?
I mean like just a big guy.
Oh yeah, he's a big fella.
I call everybody Joker.
Oh,
plus a trip to the hospital will delay your prison stay.
No, it's not.
Just by a little bit.
No, I guarantee you, if he whatever hospital he's in, he's handcuffed to a bed.
Well, would you rather be there handcuffed to a bed or in jail already? He knows he's going.
Handcuffed to it, yeah.
I think he just wanted maybe a little delay in it.
Well, and if you're in the courtroom and you have that problem, they'll rush you to a hospital. If you're like on your way to jail, they rush you to the jail hospital. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
That's where Dr. Civil War surgeon comes out and brings a saw. I go, well, let's take a look at it, buddy.
Smoking a Pall Mall?
No, thank you.
I'm going to need about 47 x-rays of your chest.
We're out of lead blankets, too.
Yeah, sorry. All right, 800-771-1025. When we return, I'm going to run you through this quick Charles Manson Seaman Gate deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know the chick that he's marrying?
Right.
She's actually not a bad-looking girl. She's 22 years old. I don't know why women want to marry guys like this. He's got a son from the LSD. There is really an active alert at the prison to be on the lookout for rogue seamen.
The Shannon Burke Show.
Name the missing words from these titles of these Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. That scared the hell out.
Air deodorizer, Power Patrol operated, night light, automatic lid open and close.
Yeah, we got fan,
automatic flush, cyclone flushing system.
Oh, yeah.
Santa Claus.
What? Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Look at the trash can. Right now, New Orleans, each way $45. But it looks like just like a trash can that you would
No, that's just a dumping trash can. Then when you want to dump it, be free like
okay, let me ask you a question. I had a picture of one of my.
$4,500. I can't ever justify, but you shit every day.
Let me ask you. Yeah. You shit every day. I need a piss every day.
Eat it, open, raise
for $4,500. Cool. You think they would come with something that could hold the toilet?
I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna find something cheaper than this. Look how nice that is.
That's like the guy.
That's it, right? That's it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, $5,500.
What's it on the ground? We're talking 45.
No, there's a cheaper way to find this.
That's what it looked like.
That's you see what that one is. I bet I can find you Chinese knockoff.
You're on that Jersey website, right?
Oh, I got
Chinese Jersey.
Man, I got all kind of. All kind of Chinese stuff on here.
Shannon Burke,
Chinese stool, man. Y'all never know.
Lenny, what's up, man?
Everything in between. Get this. Don't fix it for less than your dealership in many cases. All extended warranties on service contracts. Your engine light is done. Call the guys at Amco. The initial check is always free. Amco offers easy no credit payment plans. Don't wait. Get those repairs taken care of today. Fix it fast. Pay it off slow at Amco. And like I said, if your engine light is on, if there's a service light on or something that is wrong, but you just don't know what, call the guys at Amco. Their initial check is always free. See, I used to be that
guy. All right, that makes sense.
Not anymore. I'm saving it.
All right, man. I will let him know, man.
There are Amco centers all over the Tampa Bay area, from Venice to Denver Hill to Winter Haven to Sebring. Log on to AmcoGreaterTampaBay.com to find one nearest you. Amco, that's double A.
You had to hide the truck. You want to tell Shannon about this?
And a whole lot more.
All right, hold on.
We got to keep the teaser report up to date.
Kevin Hornsby, MD, author of the
So, I'm going to go to break.
Trying.
We did not. We got one more break or two more breaks?
We have one more after this.
Okay. All right. And we can get.
We got to do the Master Purveyor segment too.
Huh?
We have to do the Master Purveyor.
Oh, we already did that. We ate the pork earlier.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah. It was not it.
I thought it was supposed to be like a 20-minute segment.
He's not going to join. He didn't join it. I'm not saying, did he? I mean, we cook the meat. We eat the meat. We talk about the meat. We talk more about it, but.
There's still hope. You'll see a positive result right in the clinic with a no visit. Call 813-418-7020 now. Or go to mensmedicalclinic.com. Give the gift of intimacy this Valentine's Day. You've waited long enough. Go ahead. Take the first step. Call 813-418-7020 now. Or go to mensmedicalclinic.com.
It's a new year, and Safety Harbor Resort and Spa has the perfect idea for relaxation after the long holiday season at our luxurious resort overlooking beautiful Tampa Bay. Book a relaxing spa service.
So, check this out. Miss Monster.
Yeah.
Miss Monster right after
The resort?
No, right after your thing went down.
Yeah.
I'm in a hotel at Miss Monster that next day. Check this out, right? Right here, I'm sitting on the edge of a bed, and there's a glass door right here, screening glass door, and I'm sitting there at Daytona, and I'm smoking a bowl. Now all of a sudden, I look to my right, and there's like a baby up against the glass, like this, looking at me. What? Yeah, baby. I'm just smoking a bowl, and the baby's like, just right there, just staring. I was like, hey, there's a baby out here.
There's a baby out here.
My heart dropped, man, when I saw that baby. Well, yeah. And I was like, I can see it now. They look happy. It's out smoking weed with babies. You don't want to get caught doing that. You can't really get you wet. You can't get yourself out.
No other security company can come close to that because you have to wait for a phone call before they can actually send help to you. Call Stay in Touch today for just $29.95 a month. You need a great security system.
This guy just get a lot of shit.
So when you're out of town, you
that's
check
correct.
everything right on your smartphone.
Yeah, they love it, don't they? Yeah, that dude here, you know, back of seat, want meat, wank. Man, this guy's gonna kill us, though.
I'll ask you a question about it at 9:30.
30 seconds.
On Wednesday, it is worth $1,000 cash. Extra tickets to check out everything from Yankee Spring Training, Monster Jam, Seeger, Slipknot. They got it all. And we'll attempt to call Hall of Famer and prostitute lover Warren Sapp on the next Mike Calvin Show.
Whatever you do, don't stare at his neck tattoo. It's this shit.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show, 102.5 The Bone. 1-800-771-1025 is our telephone number. Should you care to offer your input to the program? I overheard people talking about this, and I went and did some research on it. You've heard Charles Manson. He's always in the news. Even from behind bars. Every year or two or three, we hear from him. His name's in the news. He's brilliant at that. He's marrying a 26-year-old broad. They have denied him his conjugal visits. So the couple is under intense scrutiny by the correction officers there at Corcoran State Prison. She comes every week. Afton Starr Burton is her name. So, and then I understand that Charles Manson, I know Charles Manson had a son that killed himself, but there's another son out there that I guess knew, or people had told him that Manson raped your mother at an LSD.
But he didn't really embrace it, right?
Until he grew up and looked himself in the mirror. If you saw this guy, you go, oh yeah, that's Manson's kid.
He started,
no, he actually has.
Kind of crazy.
What do you think that his kid, his son, would turn out crazy too?
Well, I mean, probably want to change his name.
Does he use his real name? No, no, he does not.
What, Charlie Manson Jr.?
Yeah. Now they understand that somehow he hopes to, guys, smuggle some of his sperm out of the prison.
Well, that's the plan. Why would he tell everybody?
I don't know that he's telling people.
Mm-hmm. They just think that. They think, okay, I see.
But his son says, listen, they get the hug, but the deal is that my son has the right to procreate. Does he not have the right to procreate? So wouldn't they're tossed around. People are tossed around the idea. By the way, his son has respect for him because he says he sticks to his guns, and he said, he loves kids, and Would they consider just giving some sperm there in the clinic at the place and shipping it out?
Absolutely not.
No. Why is that?
Yes, we already got the crazy locked up. We don't need to leave in jail.
He says, here's what his son says. I like who I am, and I'd like this genetic bloodline to be passed on and continue in this world. I think it would be a shame if it didn't. And if Star, his new coming bride, was willing to do that with Charles, Star and I will raise the kid together. How creepy is that? Doesn't he? But he is Manson bloodline, right? Why didn't he just hook up with Star and bang her? He acknowledged that he's developed a certain respect for his father over the decades since he only learned 10 years ago that he shared his DNA. He said, what fascinates me is that he has never broken or wavered from his feelings of righteousness. Huh. Yeah.
His feelings of righteousness.
Yeah, he's fascinated by it. He said they chat on the telephone, they write each other letters, blah, blah, blah. He said Roberts said he tells stories about how he's bored in jail. His father is an elf. He beats boredom off Ricketts to watch cockroaches run around the floor and pretend like he's controlling them.
Pick a winner.
I wonder if he's in like solitary confinement all by himself all the time. You think?
Maybe that's why how he comes up with all of this stuff. His next round of crazy. They lock him up by himself so he can hold on. I gotta go back and get some more. Pepper some whiskey. They let him out and he's whoa.
What do you think if you're in jail? I guess conjugal visits are something you earn. I don't know how you get them.
I don't know. You behave, yeah.
But even if you weren't allowed that, couldn't you deliver to your bride, your wife, your legal wife, a vial of your man seed so that you could procreate with her? Is that a right that anybody can take care of? Take away from you?
I don't know, because when you're in prison for a violent crime, I think that you may not want to let those people procreate.
Well, female prisoners can't get pregnant while they're in prison.
Well, unless it's with an officer.
So then a male shouldn't be allowed to impregnate anybody while he's in prison.
Well, that's the other way around.
That would be you gotta keep it just the same way. Yeah. But you don't want prisoners just like sending their DNA out, do you?
No, I don't want to go to the expense of it because I don't know. You got to look at what right. I mean, you can't violate them of the right to walk around at least a little bit every day.
They've already taken all of their freedom.
Right, but there's certain human things like you have to allow them to stand up. Like you couldn't keep them in a box laying down all the time, right?
Get them in a cell that you can't quite stand upright in. Ever.
You just clock off. Man, let's go. I need a taller cell.
Yeah. And cold water splashed on you every 15 minutes.
800-771-1025 is the number. Here's Lenny wants to explain why he doesn't drive. Lenny, go ahead quickly. Yes. A what? Turn him up. Hey. I want you to call you out on what you're driving, brother. What do you mean? Were you intoxicated? All right.
Shannon Burke
You weren't driving. You were asleep.
You were just in the car.
You just happened to be asleep behind the wheel of a running car.
Yeah, the car was on.
Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, that's okay. Well, that's certainly more admirable than just walking because you like to walk. I understand you had a nice car, blah, blah, blah. No one's calling you a loser or a bad car guy, ever. What? Guess what? Oh, love of God. I don't need it.
That's some disability. What's that?
He had some disability. I can't listen, Lenny. We love you. Okay. It sounds like he's already been to happy hour. Here's Kyle. Kyle, go ahead. Yes. Oh, I know.
And that's not that kind of party.
This is not that kind of party. All right. Well, I guess he doesn't. Yeah, I get. But if you were to say that his DNA shouldn't get out now, then you got to say his son. You got to go track down his son and kill him because he's got the DNA. Well, he can spread this Manson, killer instinct, craziness further and further.
I mean, at minimum, you don't let Charles Manson procreate. You know what I mean? Like, his son hasn't committed any crimes yet, has he?
No.
No. Well, I mean, you can't just sterilize the guy because of who his dad is.
Oh, no, we can't sterilize him because his dad is.
He looks a lot like him. I wonder how you smuggle out your semen. I mean, how do you get it out of a prison?
Well,
how graphic you want to get here?
I don't know.
Not very.
Not very. Okay.
As a matter of fact, I don't want an answer at all.
I'll draw you a
let
picture.
it hang there for a minute. All right, 800-771-1025 is our number. When I return, can we quickly just talk about a bad idea of a backyard gun range?
Yeah,
does that make sense to anyone, Kevin? To you at all? Amateur backyard.
Amateur anything's not good except for
Well, what about amateur experimental plane construction?
That's the worst kind. I was gonna say amateur porn. That's good.
Every day at 7 a.m. to hear a classic open letter from Galvin. Then that same day at 9:30 a.m., Mike will ask a question about the open letter, like, where would you go to Zoogie Goobie Galvin on his new social media site? And if you have the answer, you win $500 of Mike's money. He's pretty much like a fat Ben Stein. You can win Mike counts his cash every day. Station money, 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Not everyone knows that the Affordable Care Act requires all Americans to have health insurance or pay a penalty. The biggest concern is cost. That's why at United Healthcare, we're looking to help people and their families find coverage they can afford. Last year, 87% of marketplace applicants qualified for savings, and those who did saved an average of $250 a month on health insurance. More than 25 million people would trust United Healthcare for their health insurance, and it takes just minutes to find out how much you could save. Visit uhc.com/saving. That's uhc.com/SAVING. Projected savings based on qualification for a federal tax credit subject to verification upon filing an individual's federal tax return. See the Department of HHS ASPE Research Brief, June 18, 2014. Actual savings may vary. Member data sourced from Q3 2014 United Health Group Supplement Earnings Release Schedule, October 6, 2014. Insurance coverage provided by or through United Healthcare Insurance Company or affiliates.
Hey, it's a cat named Mo for C4 Inmates, that's Center for Men's Health. I want to talk to you about testosterone shot. I'm getting them. I want you to get them as well. Why? Because killing one is considered hard enough. Do you really want to have to negotiate with your once it happens? No, you don't. And that's what's going to happen if you have low testosterone. How do you know if you have low testosterone? Go to C4Inmates.com. It is a knowledge-based website.
So just to follow up on that Warren Sapp stuff, he has a court date on the 23rd to go back and finish all this up.
Right.
The maximum that he could get is $2,500 of a fine, 6 months in jail, and 3 years probation. If he's convicted on any prosecution charges of soliciting, it's mandatory 15 days in jail.
If he's convicted of what?
Any kind of prostitution solicitation, it's mandatory 15 days in jail. That's what the website says. It should be at the bottom of that CBS article I printed out for you. But outside of that, the maximum is $2,500 fine, 6 months in jail, and 3 years probation.
on 1025 The Bone.
I'm Attorney Armando Edmondson. Have you been arrested, injured in a car accident, or a motorcycle accident? Call me, Attorney Armando Edmondson, today for a free consultation at 813-482-0355. Offices.
You see the low gasoline prices, but have you noticed how low mortgage rates are? 30-year fixed interest rates and APRs in the 3s, 10-year rates and APRs in the 2s. Call New American Funding at 800-827-RATE, 800-827-7283, and listen this weekend to the New American Funding Radio Show, Sunday morning at 9 on
never mind, I can't say right now.
Oh yeah, buddy, better watch it.
Yeah.
Because you know who's listening, and you know who.
Checking twice.
Whack, whack.
Put it this way: in our family of radio people, apparently I'm not the only one with IBS. I know it doesn't give you a whole lot of information.
Oh, someone else got a poo-poo problem?
And they sent me a link of some stuff that works like magic.
Really?
It's a bit pricey, but apparently it works pretty good. Huh? No, it's from the vitamin shop. I don't know what it is. And pull it up. One time I used to try, like, when on Sunday, man, when it was hitting me hard, I would try, like, I was looking up all these life hacks on how to get rid of stomach pain. You lay on your left side, rub your stomach in a clockwise direction. No, it didn't. Not one bit. All it did was have me in a weird position on my bathroom floor. Trying to prop my iPad up on the tub so I can watch TV.
I don't want anything for Valentine's Day. What she's saying is, you better give me something for Valentine's Day. It better be special. Check this out. Giant freshly dipped strawberries and cherry berries starting at $19.99. Over a 40% savings.
Guys don't play games like that. You ask me about one something for my birthday, I'll tell you what I want for my birthday. I can say, oh, I don't want anything. You don't give me anything. All right, well, if you're all friends, you're my girlfriend.
You gotta use my code Billy. Dipped in white milk and dark chocolatey goodness. Topped with chocolate chips, decorative swizzle, or nuts. Trust me, these are gigantic. Now, this is the first time I've sent down cherry berries. They gobbled that box up and it's gone already. It's the only way to get this amazing Valentine's Day deal. Giant, juicy, freshly dipped strawberries starting at $19.99 or double the berries for $10 more. Visit berries.com.
You see Crazy Patty doesn't want to get lumped into the Charles Manson group? She wanted to tell you that she is not a part of it.
Do what?
Crazy Patty wanted you to know that she is not looped in with Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that's the third time she's called it.
5K, 10K, or half marathon and safety harbor. All runners will get a finisher medal, shirt, free food and beer. Visit bestdamnrace.com. Register today. Made possible by Sports Authority, Inventory Credit Union, and 1025 The Bone.
It's the Mike Council Show.
1 minute.
Male rappers rap more about violence, how many people they kill, how many bitches they have. By the way, really doesn't apply. So do you guys think we should hire Harold as our new accountant? Are you kidding me? Of course, he's killed like 9 people. He's crazy.
10.
He's got mad flavor. Yeah, right. It's the Shannon Burke.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show. For what day is this? Tuesday?
This is more your style here, right? For the music?
I think that's everybody's style.
Right.
Who doesn't like Stevie Ray Vaughan? Except for communists.
I'm hoping eventually you might give me the music controls if I play some good stuff like this.
All right. Hey, I'd like to not have to mess with it personally. I mean, is there anywhere in anyone's mind that an amateur gun range should be appropriate in the middle of a neighborhood?
No, not a regular residential neighborhood. No.
Well,
but I mean, what do you mean about why does this say amateur?
Well,
because
that's exactly what apparently Florida legislators passed a law in '87 that declared that state statutes supersede the laws of local municipalities when it comes to any gun regulations. I'm sure it wasn't meant for this, but it is. The law is on their side in this instance. Some guy goes around and he knocks on his neighbor's doors and says, "Listen, I'm going to be putting a gun range out here." You guys all right with that? And they're like, no, we're not. The legislature passed another law in 2011 that authorized hefty penalties for violation. Local officials could be removed from from office and face personal fines for passing gun regulations. So they cannot even pass a regulation to enforce it, according to this law.
Well, why would you want to do that in a neighborhood anyways? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's convenient if you can just walk into your backyard.
Listen to how it reads. If an amateur gun range does not involve shooting across a paved road or over an occupied premise, it's perfectly legal as long as the shooter is not acting negligently or recklessly. So, in St. Petersburg, right there, in your Lakewood Estates, right?
Not too far.
You could conceivably set up a crude wooden target in your backyard and begin to break out your handgun.
What stops the bullets?
The crude wooden
wood.
Oh, just the wood or what?
Concrete.
It's an amateur gun range.
But amateur doesn't mean a lack of safety, does it? It means that the shooters are bad, so it should be more safe.
Residents in Lakewood Estates are horrified to discover one of their neighbors was planning to use a relatively small wooden target for shooting practice in his backyard. Their horror only grew when they discovered it's not illegal. A small wooden target, a wooden pallet, makeshift.
That is shocking that it's not illegal.
Backed by a small mound of sand and a couple other pallets. That's what the guy's shooting in his backyard.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe in a neighborhood where everybody knows that's what's going down in the other guy's backyard. But first of all, wouldn't the noise be pollution enough? Just the noise of guns going off in everybody's backyard?
Yeah, well, now we got to get silencers. Where are we going to get silencers?
There's a website you can get them from.
Website?
Yeah. You want a silencer? I'll hook you up, man. I got you. I'll send you a link. It's a white.
It's so wacky, even the NRA doesn't even think it's a good idea. And that's got to be whack.
What are you gonna do? Just have like random people stopping at your house, see if they can use your range out back?
Yeah. And your neighbor's got a range going, and the kids are playing out in the yard, and everybody's having a good time back there. 800-771-1025 is our telephone number. I don't want to talk to Crazy Patty. She's already been on the air once today.
Well, was she?
She might.
Was she?
The crazy one.
Oh, okay.
She might not remember it, so in her defense. You were on the, just so you know, I know you're listening on hold, you were indeed on the air earlier, so. It depends on what the caliber of the weapon. Let's see. Jeff, tell me about the caliber. What's going on in the caliber? What do you got? Good.
All right.
Nothing bigger than but 22 can really.
Yeah. And what do most people get killed by?
22. 22s hit a body, they rattle around in there. Does it really sound like
nobody ever hits anything?
Jeff, does it sound like a good idea to just be popping off rounds in your backyard? I'm all for gun rights, if people own guns and have guns and and concealed carry, but that's why most gun ranges are way out of the city, or inside, the indoor targets. Yeah, just go down to Shooter's World if you got to shoot. Camp, there's one everywhere, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Your garage. What about those?
Some people don't want to leave the house.
Yeah, once you set one up in your master bedroom, you shoot from the bed, you'll get out of bed. Damn. I like shoot. Good Lord.
Just gave him an idea.
Yeah.
I just saw on Twitter that the range is in this guy's front yard, like not even his backyard.
Is that wrong with that?
Towards his own house?
Yeah.
No problem.
This is Lakewood Estates, Shannon. I know this doesn't make sense to you, but this is. It's down by Eckerd College.
Yeah. I know. It's nice. It's a nice area.
That is a nice area.
Man, I guess he wants to go into his garage. Doesn't it make a lot of noise? That's the one thing I'd be worried about. Listen, I'm not a gun controlled on either. Everybody ought to have a gun, or 2 or 3, but I don't know if you shoot them off your backyard. I'm pretty sure that, and the cops there are like, look, officers are gonna respond if they hear shots fired, and they'll forward a report of that to the state attorney's office for a review to see if we can charge them with firing a gun in a neighborhood, occupied neighborhood. Here's the CW. CW, how are you? How are you, sir?
Jeez. Wow. He must be a good shot then.
Says, let me does it make you nervous to hear AR-15? I mean, again, I don't want to sound like a liberal pussy about guns. I'm not, but there's a place for them. You know what I mean? I don't know that it's in a neighborhood. Tell me about it.
That's
you
the
can't
problem.
do that anyway,
That's the biggest
you can't even do that in your own home. I'm here to tell you. Pardon me? Yeah. Maybe if you built like a proper gun range, like when you go to these shooting places, Kevin, these indoor ranges, if you built one of those and it was, up to the standards and passed inspection, then I think that's fine. But I don't think so. Outside of your 4-bedroom, 3 homes, 3-bath suburban.
Yeah.
Suburban, your kids are out in front on big wheels. Yeah, we're on your big wheels around with dads in the back. Hold on, let me flip these sticks.
Yeah.
How long is it before some yokel throws some in the air and tries to shoot it, or some kid tries to shoot a squirrel?
Yeah. Like this guy said, I need some phone books,
Yeah. Finally, we got a use for the phone book. Good Lord. Yes. Oh, here's Marcelo. Marcelo, go ahead. John, I'm doing well. I'm Shannon. Put your finger on that button.
Shannon Burke Show. Who's this? Hello, Shannon Burke Show.
Man, that's a nice neighborhood. It's not a redneck haven over there, is it? I mean,
oh, hang on.
Can you imagine that?
I can't.
Brother, my Kevin, you're driving to work, your neighbor's out in front shooting a 9mm. Hey, Kevin, what's that? Good morning.
I need to see a picture. Is that a pictures? You sound like a robot.
Right. Right. Listen. What do you do? He made a little pile of dirt in his front yard? Well, how's his landscaping? Is it?
Shannon Burke Show. Who's this? Yeah. Oh no, you're
Alex. Yeah,
Alex. All right, hang on a second.
Yeah, well.
Alex and dirt.
You want to get him out of there, start sending some pizzas to his house. That'll get him. That's just a warning.
Thank you, Marcel. I appreciate it. You sound like you're calling from outer space, so I gotta let you go.
It's like a robot.
Here's Josh. Josh, go ahead. No. That's their problem at that point. Say again? Yeah, you start. Yes. Look, I love people who will. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I teach guns and shooting and safety. Those are the first guys that go to do a big class and shoot their foot off in front of an auditorium full of kids that run screaming. There's enough of that on the internet, right?
Or there was a video not too long ago of a guy showing this little kid how to shoot an assault rifle, and he shoots the guy right in his stomach.
Oh yeah, I saw it. My problem is the the noise. I don't want to live in a nice neighborhood where there's guys shooting their gun. I want to relax. I don't hear gunfire. And all the Vietnam veterans are gonna have a flashback. Everybody hit the dirt around there.
Yeah. Call me back.
800-771-1025 is our telephone. All right, how do you come down on the Whitney Houston daughter deal? She's
sad,
suicidal.
I think so. I mean,
because I seen that
when did this happen? She did it on what day did she do it on?
Oh, I don't know. She did it on close to
Sunday.
Yeah.
Was it on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bobby Brown is from, I don't know what their relationship was like, but he's from Boston. So he had to miss the Super Bowl. Maybe she's trying to get some attention.
He missed the Super Bowl because his
Bobby Brown is from Boston.
Right.
He's a huge Patriots fan.
Okay.
He had to stop whatever he was doing to rush by his daughter's bedside in the hospital.
Right.
I don't know. Suicide is always about attention or lack of, right?
Right.
She's been troubled. I mean, she's always had a.
So you think Whitney's was an accidental death or was it suicide?
I don't think. It's a little bit of both. I think Whitney had a problem and she overdid it.
I talked to a guy this morning to the Illuminati pulled the plug on it.
Well,
her time was done.
Depends on what you believe.
Do we give enough? Do we find a winner for the BullySticksOrganic.com?
I believe so, yeah.
Bully Sticks Organic. My dogs are eating them like crazy. I know your dogs love them. We sent one out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Lenny actually got him.
I just want to say, okay. Lenny's won something now.
Lenny has
no
won,
more
yes.
winning for Lenny. All right. Let's hear Kevin's final thoughts.
Well, my final thought today is about my good friend Rick. Rick,
all right.
Don't fall for the trap. Mm-hmm. It's a trap, and don't fall for it.
Don't do it.
If your woman says that she doesn't want something for Valentine's Day,
what does she want?
Well, let me tell you what you do. Buy 2 negligees, right?
Okay.
And put them in a box. Put them in the middle of the coffee table somewhere where she can see it. A couple of days before Valentine's Day, she'll look at it. She'll keep looking at it. She'll ask you about it. And finally, she'll open the box. And when she sees it's 2 negligees, she'll say, hey, what is this for? Who is this for? I didn't want anything. And why are there 2 of them? Say, it's not for you. It's for the hookers I invited to come over when you leave. And man, they can't be naked the whole time.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the pork perfection, Kevin. The brilliant pork loins, delicious in every way. Thanks to Master Purveyors, FLA.com, for sending them to us, right?
Oh, yeah.
And thanks to our new sponsor, BullySticksOrganic.com. That's it for us. Drew Garabo is up next. After that, it is the Bone Daily Rewind Show. We're back tomorrow at noon. See you then.
Ah, man. I was supposed to say that was shout out to Warren Sapp. Shout out to Warren Sapp. I forgot all about Warren Sapp. He's a dick anyway. 6. Oh man.
See you, brother. You around next day or two?
Yeah. You want me to bring something by tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see us. You can see you as well, but
yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow. Not Thursday, though. Just Thursday, it's supposed to be about tomorrow.
oh, it's supposed to rain Thursday?
Yeah. So I probably won't be around Thursday.
Saving thousands with Robert Palmer. Saturday mornings from 8 to 10 a.m. on 102.5 The Bone.
Hey, the YouTube's still on right now.
Okay.
You want to kill an hour now?
Sorry.
Continental Wholesale Diamonds has it. If you've got an idea or a special design you can't seem to find, builds custom jewelry on site.
I'm gonna take one of those pork tenderloin home. I'm probably gonna fillet it real thin and wrap it with some stuff. I might cook it and bring it back. Or I might fillet it and wrap it and bring it back and cook it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, it's the same stuff, so we can talk about it.
This Valentine's Day. Attention men, if you're taking or thinking about trying Viagra, Cialis, or Levitra, stop and listen to this. From the company that brought you Rapid Tab, there is MyEDDoctor.com. At MyEDDoctor.com, you will be able to order your genuine ED medication safely, privately, and legally from a U.S. pharmacy, and never pay a doctor's fee for your prescription. There are no generic ED medications currently on the market. Don't be fooled by overseas companies claiming to sell generics. We only sell genuine FDA-approved medications. Simply fill out a short, confidential medical questionnaire with one of our representatives or online at myeddoctor.com. Your medical history will be reviewed by a U.S. licensed doctor, and once approved, your prescription medication will be shipped to your door as soon as the next day. Since the pharmacies are located in the U.S., it's the quickest, safest, and the most secure way to order your ED medication. Now, so
all right, man. All right.
Or call 1-800-640-9134. That's myeddoctor.com. NYEDDR.com. 1-800-640-9134.
He can only be described as a superhuman law machine. Tune into The Bone this Sunday from 10 to noon as the official legal counsel of the Mike Calta Show, Ask the Dom, answers all of your legal questions. Sponsored by the law office of J. Armando Edmondson.
When your office is 1,500 acres, it's good to have the right help. Like the fast John Deere Gator RSX 850i with speeds up to 53 miles per hour. Or the powerful Gator XUV 825i with up to a 1,400-pound payload. Visit your John Deere dealer today. Go Gator.
For 1,000 possibilities, visit EvergladesFarmEquipment.com or MyJohnDeereDealer.com.
This Valentine's Day, send your sweetheart the gift that shines above all others. Leave a star after them. Fiber Optic South International Star Registry. For $54, call 2-800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com. We will name a star for your sweetheart and send a beautiful gift package. The new star name will be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Call the Star Registry, 800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com for this year's hottest Valentine's Day gift.
Hi, this is
All right, man. Take it easy.
Largest Chevy dealer. Join me for the inside scoop on the automotive industry on 1025 The Bone, Saturdays now from 10 to noon. Every Saturday morning, we're talking all things automotive, and we'll continue to have knowledgeable automotive guests and industry experts right here in the studio.
Hey, something's going on with that toilet, man.
What do you mean?
Well, the little flat thing, whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Listen though. I pulled the lid off the tank when I left yesterday, put that thing back down, let it fill back up, and shut the water off. And for whatever reason, that water didn't shut off.
I don't think it shuts up all the way.
Well, the problem is that it's fucking leaking out of the handle.
What do you mean?
The tank's filling up, and then it's leaking out of the
water
flush
leaking?
handle.
Oh, dude. Is it bad?
Yeah.
We want towels or something?
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-589-0973 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 800-589-0973 to take your call now. Call 800-589-0973. That's 800-589-0973. Again, 800-589-0973.
WHPT, Sarasota, Tennessee. The Bone.
Go live. We are live. Going live without a net.
Stand by. We're coming to you live.
We're not live right here. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. This thing sucks. We'll do it live.
We're hot. We're live. For the mics.
No. That's fine.
No. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. It's Drew Bravo Live.
Let's do it. Super Tuesday. Welcome to it. My name is Drew Bravo. This is Drew Bravo Live. For the next 3 hours, 57 minutes, we'll do our best to keep you locked, cocked, and ready to rock. On 1025 Phone, thanks for checking us out yet again. Along with my friends Kayla, Gio, and Seth, we'll do our best to leave things in the able hands of the Bone Daily Rewind Show, heard every night right here on 1025 The Bone, where they rewind the day's activities and add a little unique content of their own. Thanks to Shannon Burke for another phenomenal lead-in. Let's get you started with the 3 things that we couldn't avoid talking about, even if we wanted to, which we do not want to. I'll be finished.
Now, sports, weather, action, sports, entertainment, local news, shitty parents, sports, and dumb dicks. We're counting them down and going to town on the top 3 stories of the day. It's the 3 at 3.
You know the amount of jaywalkers that we get in the area who earn our scorn and derision? We really leave dumb bicyclists out of it a lot, but I'll tell you, it's a lethal combination when it comes to the Bay Area of inattentive drivers who are set on checking their mobile devices and bicyclists who do not follow basic safety rules. When you combine those two, it leads to bad fatalities as opposed to good fatalities. And indeed, a 55-year-old bicyclist was killed last night while riding at St. Pete. Now,
You know what we could do is we could go through that IBS interview that I
have a cup of coffee.
That's the Interval Vodka. It's audio. It's about 20 minutes, about 30 minutes.
However,
it would be easy
when we were
to
talking
get 20 minutes out of that. It's kind
decided
of
at 11:30 last night that he would set about south on 28th Street North in the 11,000 block along the west edge of the southbound curb lane. Now, you might think if you are going to ride at that time of night, you'd be dressed in like brightly colored clothing, maybe a reflective vest. No, dark clothing, no lights on his bicycle, and I dare say he was not wearing.
Wow, this year's Super Bowl was the most watched TV program in U.S. history.
What?
114.4 million viewers.
Dude was thrown, struck his head on the vehicle, pronounced dead at the scene. We were just talking on the show yesterday about how I feel like the biggest dork in the world for wearing a helmet when I ride my bike. Well, I'll feel like the biggest dork in the world when I continue to wear my helmet as I'm riding my bike. And guess what? I don't ride in the street.